XM202.
Of the morning, while the city sleeps, an uncommon band of heroes unites to fight the forces of evil.
The Opie Anthony Show.
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
With Op.
I want to be known as notorious.
No.
Ack.
Everyone is always in my way.
Oh, you really are deluded.
And B-Cup.
Kind of fat-breasted and awful.
And surrounded by dullards.
Ben looks like poorly spliced film.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Whenever Steve yawns, it looks like the back of the Batmobile when it accelerates.
Pocketosis.
Eric, you're not going to cry.
Shut up.
And armed with superhuman powers.
He pulls his pants down and just starts leaking into someone's garbage can. That's rule one.
How about if he gives you the old chin tap with his helmet?
That's all right with me.
They are living among us. Average citizens, average heroes, quietly and anonymously continuing to make the world a better place.
Controversial talkers Opie and Anthony.
We are just dicks. You better just sit back and watch.
Yeah. Wait, what?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road. O&A Body Rock! O&A Body Rock! O&A Body Rock! Hello, exactly! Hello, exactly!
Let's do it!
I know, it's insane.
Hello, exactly! Ah.
A family member dies, and you insult me. What the hell is the matter with you anyway?
Everybody run!
You just mind your P's and Q's, Buster, and remember who you're dealing with. Asshole! Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
Ow! 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 Ow!
And welcome to the Opie Anthony program.
Bueller.
Oh, yeah, there they are. Live from the Hard Rock Cafe in New York City. All the people that will be drunk in no time. Actually, I have an announcement to make. Oh. No liquor until 8 a.m. Why is your mic so far away from your head? I don't know. I can barely hear you. How's that? You got to put it right in front of your face. Ah, perfect. Can you hear me out there?
You hear me?
I hear you.
Great.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. We're just staring at a bunch of nice people. I heard they were out there like very early in the morning. See, we can't hide in the studio. They're looking at us as we make fun of them. I know. Stop looking at us. This is a hell of a crowd for this early in the morning, you know? I'll say. Shut up, Jimmy. Good point. Jimmy's just sitting reading the paper. That's great. Is this good? Can you hear? Yeah, we could hear you. Yeah, we like doing our sound checks on the
whoever
air.
said no, how'd you know I spoke, dick?
Yeah, so this is our first live broadcast in New York City, I would have to say, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is quite a crowd as we make the biggest comeback in radio history. I see some familiar faces out there, Opie. Like who? I'm scanning the... Well, come on. Of course, Pat from Munaki. You got Pat. Well, what are you going to do? I'm here. We should start by getting a wireless mic out there so we can say hi to some of the freaks. Have you seen Pat's CD? Yeah, Pat was handing out a CD. I guess the line started around 5 a.m. or something like that. Yeah. And Pat was out there, and he was handing out CDs of his greatest hits or something. It's the worst of Pat from Munaki, Volume 1. I guess he's got ambitions. You know, I guess in the future there'll be more and more volumes. He's got ambition for a box set? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, a little box set. Why not?
Is the wireless microphone working?
Oh, Club Soda Kenny, everyone, way out there, yes. That's Club Soda Kenny. And he's got Pat from Munaki. Hey, Pat.
Hey, guys.
Hey, still got all your 9 toes?
I didn't take inventory this morning, but I believe so.
Well, what are you going to do? I'm honored that you used my Photoshop there from Whackbag on the
Gave
cover.
A little credit on the bottom.
I see that. I would have sued you for your 9 toes that you have left.
Yeah. That means copyright infringement for XM.
What can we hear on this? This is great stuff.
All my wonderful instant feedbacks and some.
Wait, it's a CD of us reading your instant feedback.
That, among other things, my news from Munaki, all kinds of stuff.
Great, some of your hysterical jokes that got rave reviews and. Well,
yes.
Anthony, we got a CD player here. Let's play a track from your CD.
Oh, okay.
Oh, any track you recommend?
No.
No, huh? No.
That's why they're free.
How many tracks are there on this thing?
I think like.
9, as many as his toes.
Yeah. Thank you, Kenny. Well, we should play a short one here. What's Ant's Laugh? You have a track called Ant's Laugh.
No, a guy called in and talked about Ant's Laugh. Norton talked about, he thinks it's his jiggly Italian cock.
But what does that have to do with you?
Well, because he talked about when I puked. You were laughing.
Is it as long as there's a mention of you, you put it on there? Is that pretty much it?
Yeah.
What a tool.
That's what she said. Oh.
Oh, God. Oh.
Oh, my God. Good thing I had an airbag. Oh, no, that's my stomach.
You just heard track 16 and 17 recorded live.
There's a preview of Volume 2.
The
preview of the live CD.
My bomb will drop in March.
Live at Budokan. What are you going to do? We'll try Ant's Laugh. I guarantee it's going to bomb. Let's try.
All right.
I guarantee it.
Let's give it a listen.
Every time, like that thing with Pat, when you guys played the puke.
Yeah.
I
was losing my mind.
Until Anthony starts laughing, and you hear that.
I was losing my mind when he was doing that. I don't know why a fat guy throwing up is hysterically funny. Here it is. You know why? Because his laugh is very genuine. You know, Anthony doesn't laugh at a lot of things, but when he does, you just know you're cracking him up big time.
Yeah, that would be it.
By the way, I definitely know why you enjoy Ant's laugh so much.
Don't even go there.
Why?
It's just contagious. That's all there is to it.
All right, you keep telling yourself that.
I'm not even
Whatever helps you put your head on the pillow and doze off at night, sir. If it's because Ant's laugh is contagious, I think that you picture his jiggly big Italian cock in his pants while he's laughing.
Jesus, you had to go there?
Wow. I'm speculating.
Damn.
Good show. Have a good show tomorrow.
Not you.
All right, thank you,
fella.
Scott.
Here's something to help you bust a nut.
There you go.
That's it. Wow, Pat. Yeah, look at him. Look at him applauding that.
Pat from
Great stuff.
Munaki's here, guys.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, wait, they went right to the next track. All right, well, that's a sample of the worst of Pat from Munaki, Volume 1.
How many of these did you make?
I made about 15.
Oh, wow.
For all my fans, and some left over.
Kind of working on it.
All right.
Hey, I have an impression, a double impression.
Oh. All right.
Michael Jackson smoking a joint and Michael Jackson with an 8-year-old boy.
Did you have to stand up for that?
Yeah, because he had to bend over and say...
Oh, I got you. He's bending over because he's giving a blowjob to a young boy.
Yeah, there you go.
Or he's wow, the crowd is really turning on you now.
Oh.
That probably would have worked better if you had like a little teeny toe in a roach clip.
You nailed me with that one.
Okay, terrific.
He is awful. All right, Kenny, enough of Pat from Munaki. Let's hear for Pat.
Very good, Pat.
Oh. Who else is here? Who are some of the other freaks from the show that are here?
Ricky.
Ricky?
No, he's trying to get Ricky. He did the get Ricky thing. Are you actually sending him out for something?
No, he already went. Got coffee.
Oh, that's Ricky, the intern who never gets anything right. Did he get it right there, Jimmy?
Yeah. Small coffee.
Goody. Your beatings are working.
Yeah. Small coffee with skim milk and a little bit of his saliva. Did my mic just go down?
Yeah, they're going down. Whatever, that's fine.
Okay.
It'll work.
Are you going to fart for everyone today, Jimmy?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to be farting for everyone today?
Well, not like an event, but if I have one, I'm going to sneak it out. Yeah, of course. What's that? Make sure it's in front of my mouth? I do stand-up for a living, Steve. I know.
Not with a headset on, Madonna.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, how's that? Is that better? Oh, all right, because I was like that. Yeah, I was trying.
Again, we like testing things
it was on your
live on the air.
Oh, no, you have to put the microphone in front of your face and talk into it. All right, thank you.
I guess we should introduce Martini Steve, of course, right there.
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
It's Martini Steve. Martini Steve. It's Martini Steve.
What's
Sorry,
the problem,
I'm trying to hold the mic a little bit low because it's feeding back because I'm right in front of this goddamn speaker.
You're getting a little feedback, aren't you?
Just a little.
Yeah.
Try holding it in front of your mouth.
Fuck you.
Is the mic's a little hot? It's because Steve's holding it. No flaming attire today?
The boots.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
He's got his flaming boots on.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You've kind of calmed down with the shirt,
Right.
and is that because spring is coming and you don't need to stay as warm as...
Well, no. The flaming shirts will be making a return simply because they're not as warm, ironically enough. I just couldn't wear them in the winter.
You haven't rotated them through your laundry?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Also the creator of the Ramon promos.
Yeah.
Ramon.
Apparently the only good ones, too.
Steve hates his fans. Why don't you
No, I
stand out
don't.
there?
What? I'm trying not to feed back, that's all. I can't find a freaking spot where these mics aren't feeding back, that's all. Right there? All right.
Right in the middle?
Oh, that's great. I love this.
Oh, this isn't too awkward.
No, yeah, exactly. It's like
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
firing range.
Steve hates this. He's
do.
like the center of attention. Just stare at him.
I know it is awkward.
Just stare at Steve.
Are you a little nervous with all these alcoholics staring at you?
Yeah, it's like an AA meeting. I'm supposed to confess something.
Is there some kind of law that you can't drink before 8 in
New York
the morning?
state law.
Why was 8 a good time? Isn't that just still too fucking early? I mean, it's like 7. No, if you drank at 7, you're real fucked up. But 8, that's a good time to really start pounding them down. Right when there's even more traffic on the road and things begin to hit. The parents thought we send you out on the road when there's really no one out there at 6, 7 in the morning. But let's get good rush hour traffic and then pound a few green beers down.
Well,
Did they do the green beer thing here?
They probably figure 8 a.m. is good because by that time your wife is kind of awake and can get away from the beating if you start giving it to her. Oh, that's too rough. This is going to be a long 4 hours, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Can't do a domestic violence joke on Opie and Anthony in front of a bunch of drunks at the Hard Rock? Cocksuckers.
And you know half these guys are drunk already.
Of course they are. The other half are wife beaters.
They had a few on the way in, I'm sure. Yeah, you don't see people drinking out of brown paper bags, you know, their Starbucks coffee out of a brown paper. But the guy's brown paper bagging it. What do you got in there, my friend? Rumplemints. Oh,
that's too early.
Wow.
For that, no?
Some nice 7 a.m. heartburn.
He's like, 100 proof, dude.
Rumplemints is great. You drink it till you're fucked up, you puke, and it's like you mouthwashed. It's like you used mouthwash. You could puke and kiss the drunk girl you're with, and she won't even notice. You ever do the make-out with the girl that puked when you're out? Oh, shut up, man.
Like we're the only ones.
Years ago, like in junior high or high school, you go out and you're with some girl and you just start pounding down hardcore, really nasty booze or something. They get all drunk. You get drunk. The girl pukes. And you're still a young, growing boy. You want a little action. So why little vomit mouth get in the way? Jimmy, no?
It never stopped me. I'm not the one who groaned. They did. I'm all for it.
Yeah. More groaning from this crowd.
I'm all for fucking her while she pukes. That's right. Get your face in the bowl, stupid. This way you can't testify.
Absolutely.
They're applauding that one, Anthony.
You know after a few drinks they're going to be a little, murder the bitch. Like nothing's going to shock them. They're a little shocked at the vomit thing and the domestic violence.
Well, I think we're trying to get to know each other here. They're staring at us. We're staring at them.
Yeah, after a while.
We're going to need the alcohol to loosen up this party. That's obvious. How many more minutes before we can start serving alcohol? Someone's got to keep track of that.
42.
See, someone's right on it. I like
they
that.
They know to the second.
Who actually? That was Ben's liver that yelled that out.
Where is Ben? Is he herky and jerky? He's on the phone. What?
You on the phone with Voss?
Okay.
Voss or the boss?
Oh, the boss.
Ugh. Are they still in town?
I don't know.
Or did they get out of here? Wow, what a great meeting we had yesterday. For those of you listening, yesterday we stopped the show and had a meeting with our one of our big bosses.
Elo.
And then Hugh Pinero actually stopped by, and with one of the lawyers and everything. So we were speculating that there's another big XM deal going down because they always end up in New York to go to these meetings. So we thought it was some big deal, and we find out perhaps it was golf.
Well, yeah, it was signed. It made the papers today.
Oh, it did make the papers.
Yeah, we're going to be the exclusive home of PGA Golf.
PGA Golf, people.
Yeah.
Making all the big deals, XM is.
The only thing more exciting than watching golf is listening to it. And commercial.
He's about 10 yards from the hole. We're going to sit here and watch as he putts. And can we have some silence out there in the gallery, please?
That's what they're going to get.
Right.
That's exactly what they're going to get.
Well, it will make the coverage more interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, I noticed that FedEx is out here.
Where?
Oh.
FedEx. He's like a super fan. He runs oavirus.com.
Oh, he does.
For all your Opie and Anthony needs.
This is great.
How we could bring the leaders of the 5 message boards together. Discuss our differences.
That's it.
FedEx is a pimp.
Kenny, let FedEx say hi on the radio. We're changing the battery already, Anthony.
Why should anything change when we're out on the road? Why should it change? Of course you're changing the battery. Of course. The mic was on for, 6 minutes. Of course you got to change the battery. What was it, an old battery that was in there? No one thought of changing the battery before the show started. Oh, really? Is that it? All right. Nothing works here. Been here 7 years.
I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years.
I love that nut. Wonder where he is. He is
All
probably
right.
here today.
Well, we got lots to do. We're going to give away some MiFis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's popular.
They love the MiFis. We were going to do a whole puking contest, but
Oops.
yeah, they didn't want us to do that here at the Hard Rock.
The Hard Rock frowns on people just barfing in their establishment. Go figure that one out.
So we have asked you guys, what would you do for a MiFi today? If
Do we
anyone
got
has
some suggestions?
Well, so far we got a few. Where's the list of suggestions?
If any girl has a suggestion to drink out of Norton's Mule, that sounds like a winner to me.
Yeah, I see a couple of girls in the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
stunned. Ooh, listen to that.
Ooh, a girl!
Glad you made it, ladies. We have a pinball machine being shipped in as we speak.
Yeah, it's definitely a sausage factory, but
Oh.
Club Soda Kenny is going to take your suggestions, what you would do for a MiFi today. We're looking for some really good suggestions. So far, we have a guy that wants to do the OJ ass chug.
The OJ ass chug?
What's that? Will you drink alcohol out of a ripped-up blonde throat?
Oh, they're loosening up.
You bet they are.
And then a couple guys want to shave their heads and maybe put an XM logo or a WOW logo in their head.
We got a suggestion if you want to hear it.
All right.
Right?
All right, Pat's missing toe area. I'll lick it for a MiFi.
Oh, God damn.
I know this is radio, but can we get Pat maybe front and center to show everyone the missing toe?
Oh, here it is.
Wait a minute. All right. Hey, dude, if you lick the toe, you get the MiFi, but what does Pat get besides a raging hard-on?
Guys, don't be shy. Gather around. Get a good look. Hey, Kenny, get in there because the reaction's going to be great.
I like how his head has the shine.
Everyone is circling around Pat from Munaki to check out the missing toe.
There it is.
Flintstones.
It looks like the Flintstones. That's great.
He has Flintstone foot.
It's cartoon foot.
He lost a toe stopping a car.
Wow. People are taking pictures of his foot. You're gonna look at the cameras that are going off. It's like the paparazzi. Oh, thank you. No, I won't partake in any of your rumplements or whatever it is.
100 proof, Anthony.
100 proof.
Yeah, that's pretty good. They
Going to town.
They all took pictures of Pat's famous missing toe.
I'm sure they'll be photoshopping it, and it'll be up on all the message boards.
All right, so we don't have.
Go shuffle off to Buffalo.
We don't have any great ideas yet, really.
Shuffle off as big as a buffalo.
Another guy wants to take some lime juice in the eye. We could do better than that, you guys. If you have an idea, you know.
Is someone farting
out
up here?
Club Soda Kenny.
Is someone
Wait.
farting up here?
This
I swear to God.
chick wants to say something.
Oh, and with the feedback there, Kenny.
I said I'd have sex with Opie for a MiFi.
You're not good enough.
Jesus. Wow. There you go.
Is there a back room somewhere?
Throw her a banging.
Anyone else with a suggestion? Something they'll do for a MiFi? Just raise your hand. Club Soda Kenny will search you out. And you can think about it for a while. We're going to be here till 11 a.m.
A guy in a Jets jersey.
Stick my finger in Patty's ass.
I don't think she'd go for that.
Yeah. Is Stalker Patty even here yet? She's
there
way in
she
the
is.
back. Club Soda Kenny.
All right.
I have to be at Godiva at 9:30,
Yeah.
so I get to show up early.
Hello. I'm off today.
Oh, you're off?
Yeah, Thursday's my day off.
Wow, what a coincidence. It's on St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
It's your
My-
day.
And I'm not even Irish.
Shut up.
You want a little Irish in you? Shut up.
Well, it's Stalker Patty Day.
Hey, is Stalker Patty going to do some live scientific experiments today for everybody?
Yeah, maybe she could do that little experiment.
I was just playing around with the concept, that's all.
Just playing around.
Just make sure I knew what I was talking about.
Imagine if she harnessed that energy seriously.
Would you guys like to see Patty do a live scientific experiment? Yeah.
Of course they would.
I would like to see her do the ones you described in the email, Anthony.
Come on.
Where we take an object that's lighter than Patty and push her both of them off the building. I stink.
Can I throw her across the room?
Fucking early.
Wait, Patty, come on.
Here she comes, front and center, Stalker Patty, everybody.
Oh, yes.
We saw her naked.
Look at that ant-like thorax.
All right,
you
Patty.
are a little ant body.
All we need is pig's blood from the rafters.
We want Patty to walk us through the experiment she did in her apartment, Anthony.
Yeah, Patty, why don't you grab...
All I did was just take certain things like my Beanie Babies and things that were light and just
Beanie
drop them
Babies.
and
You're
see what would
50 years
happen.
old, you freak. You got Beanie Babies?
Yeah, I have a stuffed animal collection.
You got a body like a Beanie Baby.
Well, we need two objects that Patty could drop.
Uh-huh.
How about a Beanie Baby and your Social Security check? Fucking old weirdo.
I don't think there's going to be any Social Security left when I'm old enough.
All right, that's probably a little political
now
statement.
She's going to go into politics. That's nice. Yeah, two objects she could drop. Hopefully one is a grenade without the pin in it. The other one, a vial of nitroglycerin.
An anvil and your hymen. Which hits the ground first?
Or uterus.
Too bad we can't drop Pat's toe.
Ooh, that would be the heavy object. Well, it's fat. Anything? What do we got? Oh, a cup. Oh, a lemon.
All right, a lemon, Patty.
Here we go. It's science with Patty here early morning. Look at what we got to do before the alcohol starts flowing. This bullshit.
All right, Patty, explain this. Explain what you're going to do for everybody.
Well, I don't know. I just took a lighter object and a heavier object and see if they felt the same time. And
wow, she just dropped it out of nowhere. What a pro you are at the build-up and the crescendo and the payoff.
Yeah, Patty, do it again. You got to explain.
Yeah, Patty, let the crowd see you bend over and pick up that lemon.
Oh, hot.
Come on.
Pick it up with your big ant mandible.
No, not like that. Bend over at the waist.
Yeah, look.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at the cameras going off, you freaks.
50-year-old ass. Nice. All right, now, Patty, explain. You got to, step by step, you got to explain this.
Here, what about facing the audience?
Yeah, how about facing the audience?
And explain what you're going to do.
All right, I pretended the object was inside of something to see if maybe they both fell at different rates inside the elevator.
That
so I just
voice.
did this.
All right, Patty. Now hold them both up at the same height.
What do you got in your hand, Patty? You got to explain. You got a very light.
A cup and a lemon. I like the cup, though.
It's an Opie Anthony
I'd
cup.
love to keep the cup.
Well, those are the cups we were giving away at Mardi Gras. That drunken mess.
Cool.
All right, go ahead.
Great.
It stayed inside. That means the elevator and the person fall as one unit.
Oh God. Oh.
I didn't think. Well, now we know you read the boards.
Oh, she's a regular.
You know what?
Alvin Einstein.
You know what? For that, I think she should wear the crusty mask and crawl across the floor.
Hey, can I make a point?
Did we bring the crusty mask? All right, we'll have it here soon. All right.
The lemon is actually heavier than the cup, so that works perfectly if there's an 8,000-pound person in an elevator.
But the lemon is the size of her brain.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I have a brain. I took an IQ test online. I got 135. So.
Yeah, but there was a decimal point in it.
Wow, what kind of questions, Patty?
Oh, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, good one.
About how to hold a microphone?
You got a 135 IQ.
Well, that's what I scored. It doesn't mean I actually have it. I just scored well on this particular test.
Well, what is?
You know, it just showed like this is to this, that is to that, and stuff like that. You know,
Right.
do stuff.
Yeah.
Like this segment is to radio, and then they show Arthur Ashe's blood is to sex.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break because this is going nowhere with Patty. Let's hear it for Stalker Patty.
Yeah, get back to your corner, Patty.
Still looking for what you will do for a MiFi. If you're going to come over to the Hard Rock, make sure you search us out and, see Club Soda Candy with what you would do for a MiFi. And we're only 30 minutes away from drinking.
Yeah.
Why don't we play a Stephen Lynch Irish song as we go to break here?
Hi.
It's Opie and Anthony broadcasting live from the Hard Rock Cafe in New York City with all our freaks. Thanks for coming out, guys. We greatly appreciate it. We'll be here until 11 a.m. In the meantime, let's listen to a Stephen Lynch song, and we'll be back.
Hips in a pink supple ass, and make her your wife and love her with love so true. Now some rivers run high, some rivers run low, and her river runs red and she's starting her flow, and it's called menstruation. Here's what it means to you. You will notice her bloomers are spotty at first. Stand back, her ovarian dam's gonna burst. Son, don't be afraid, it's a natural thing. Just wad up some cotton and hand her a string, and put the old linens on top of the bed. Get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead.
Hundreds of years old.
That's why bloomers. Aye. She'll retain her water, her breasts will be tender. Say something nice and you're sure to offend her. Get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. She'll want to make love. If you do, you're a fool. You'll only end up with a bloody O'Toole. Now get out of the house, go down to the old pub instead. She'll want you to sample the fruit of her loins, but son, it'll taste like some old rusty coins. So turn off the light and take off your hat and drop to your knees. Say a prayer to St. Pat that'll give you the strength to get out of the bed. And for Ireland's sake, go down to the old pub instead. I feel a solo coming on.
Oh, really?
Perhaps right here, Anthony. Very good. Now the pub is the place where the lads are a-meeting when the moon is full and the gals are a-bleeding. The Catholic, the Protestant, even the pagan. The pub is the place when your lady is ragging. So drink of your pint, boys, and thank your shamrocks that as menfolk we don't have to bleed from our and that we can escape from the lady in red and get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. Down to the old pub instead. Nice. Thank you, my lads. Thank you so much. Raise your glass. Funny good.
Like sands through the hourglass, so is the Owen-Day virus.
I miss my one ex because we're actually one ex-girlfriend I'm really good friends with still.
For the new audience, you got to explain your first date with her because that's a classic story. Man.
It's actually kind of sweet. We we met on the Opie and Anthony show. People know it doesn't matter. I was driving my car and Opie and Anthony had a girl in the studio that kind of like being slapped during sex.
Okay.
Remember you guys called out on the air and said, Jim, if you're listening, call in. This is before I was like a daily regular, and I called in and went into the studio and met her, and she was hot, and I slapped her a few times on the air, and we all laughed. And then she and I went, I said, look, come on, you come down to the Comedy Cellar tonight. Oh.
So this is a first date.
Sure. Kind of like a first date. So we go down to the Comedy Cellar, and we're upstairs in the Olive Tree, and she's like, can I borrow $20? All right. I'm like, I wonder what she needs that for, but I used to partake in certain activities, and I'm like, I think I know what she needs that for, and I probably won't be seeing her again for the rest of the evening. But I'm a good sport, so I said, here's 20, and she comes back about an hour later. I'm like, I couldn't believe she even came back. I'm like, what happened? And she's like, well, I tried to buy Coke in Washington Square Park, but the guy held a knife to my throat and took the money. So I think she had a water and a chicken kebab, and then I dropped her off, and we had oral sex in the car, and I dated her for 9 months after that.
She tried to buy Coke.
You know how it is on a first date? Yeah. Go out to score Coke from a Negro in Washington Square Park, and he holds a knife to your throat and takes the money, then you come back.
I love that.
Come back, you silly goose.
Is that a great first date?
Wow. Yeah.
What a lunatic.
Oh, she's nuts.
And then Jimmy...
but she's funny. She's like really a funny person. Dude, she's great.
No, she's a lot of fun. She really is a lot of fun. But then you realize she had a problem.
Yeah, 5 minutes after she walked back and said, I tried to buy Coke.
Well, no. Well, when she was getting up in the middle of the night and going to the bathroom with her pocketbook.
Oh, yeah, we had to go to a wedding. We had to go to a wedding one day, and at 3 in the morning, she's running, this is when I lived in Jersey, she's running into my bathroom with her purse. I'm like, do you understand that I'm in recovery? You think I don't know what you're doing in there?
What are you doing?
She's like, no, I'm just going to the bathroom. I'm like, no, you're not. You're like a chatty Cathy doll. It's 3:30 a.m. You're grinding your teeth, and you're running into the toilet with your purse. This is not Port Authority we're sleeping at. You can leave the pocketbook.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading. Opie and Anthony, XM202.
And we're back to the Opie and Anthony program live from the Hard Rock Cafe in New York City. The crowd is growing, Anthony. St. Patty's Day.
Oh, O&A party rock.
Before we get back into the show, I just got to make another announcement. 23 minutes before we could drink, everybody.
Almost there.
And then they won't be
just there.
Then they won't just stare at us. They'll be at the bar. They'll be socializing. They'll be partying.
Fucked up.
They'll be fucked up by 9 a.m.
This is a tough day for drinkers, man. Because unless you keep going, you get that noon hangover thing going, which is really bad. Nothing worse than a hangover at noon. So you got to keep it going until you either pass out in early evening or the real hardcore pros. Those are the ones that are walking down the street, still going to the bars at like 11 o'clock, that have been there all day. Those are your animals. Any of those people think they're going to be... A few. Wow, only a couple. A lot of people are like, no, I'm going to pass out pretty early.
I thought you were giving advice to the professionals, but it seems like there's a lot of beginners out there.
Hey, this guy's wearing a skirt.
It's a kilt,
It's
my
a
man.
kilt.
It's a kilt, bro.
Kenny, it's called a kilt, you idiot.
It's called a kilt unless it's on a tranny. Then it's a skirt.
That's right.
Daddy.
Thanks, Norton.
Daddy. Hello, genderless one.
And you have to have a lot of confidence to wear the kilt, even on St. Patty's Day.
I got a huge pair of balls, too.
Oh. Jeepers. Well, no one here wants to see him.
How about if I show those for a My Fi?
Oh.
No.
Well, why don't we ask the crowd, Anthony? It is the People's Radio Show. Does anyone want to see this guy's big, hairy balls?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
All right, it's official.
Wow.
No.
All right, can I just have a My Fi for the embarrassment, then?
Should we give him a My Fi?
Come on, guys. I got a kilt on, for God's sake.
So what?
Wow, you're wearing a kilt on St. Patty's Day. Ooh.
Oh, go figure. Huh?
What a nut.
Hey, yo.
Wear a white hood on Martin Luther King Day. Then you get a My Fi.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Have you been to the nude beach lately?
Are you the guy?
Yeah, I'm the dude.
All right, explain in front of everybody.
All right, listen.
Uh-oh.
There's a nude beach out in Long Island. It's let's not tell
Hold on,
everybody.
let's start with this. Was I nude?
No, of course.
Okay, thank you.
All right, but what you were doing was worse. You were trolling around the nude beach looking for nude people. I don't know. I'd have more respect for you if your balls were hanging out, bro.
You were the one. Wait, is that her?
Yeah, that's my
I
wife.
saw her naked. This girl has.
Yeah, that's her.
She's shy.
This girl has an amazing body.
Well,
I was
that's why I married her, bro.
I was jogging through the. This is gonna sound
jogging my ass. You
I
were
swear-
looking back and forth.
I swear to God. I swear to God, I was jogging through the nude beach. That is the truth, okay? And
All right.
I know this isn't gonna sound good at all, but whatever. And all of a sudden, I hear some Metallica music, so I look up toward the beach, and all of a sudden, you recognize me, right?
Yep.
And I kept running because I'm like, oh God, why is this guy looking at me? And then you scream Opie. I'm like, okay, he's a fan of the radio show. So I come over and I start talking to this guy, and he's freaking out that he's meeting me.
See, you shouldn't have come over. Why would you go over?
Well,
a naked man's calling my name. I got to get over there.
That's what I'm saying. It's not going to sound good at all. I know. But he was a fan of the show, and I'm like, oh, geez.
Java log.
Yeah.
Big fire on the beach full of Java logs.
So I walk over. I start talking to this guy. He's freaking out because you're a big fan of the show.
Huge fan.
And he's like,
Was he a really big fan of the show or just a... No,
Yeah,
sorry.
it got bigger when I saw Opie.
Oh, God.
So
that tussleable hair.
So it was really awkward. You're standing up talking to me. Is that your wife or girlfriend?
It's my wife.
She's completely naked, and she has some of the nicest breasts I've ever seen in my life, by the way. Beautiful.
There you go.
And all of a sudden, like, you introduced me to your wife, and she's just, I mean, she was practically, no offense, spread eagle naked on the beach, and I'm like, the only thing I can say is, wow, you're lovely, you know. It was the most awkward moment ever.
You're lovely, you said?
Wow.
That's exactly what he said, too. He was at a total loss for words. He was drooling. He was stumbling.
I rubbed some lotion on your snatch.
She's covered up right now. I mean, you got to see this girl's body. It was amazing. And then I'm like, dude, this is going to someday be on the air. I was hoping not in front of, like, 300 people in a fucking bar. I was hoping I could hide behind the studio on this one. I said, you look at me right now and remember that I have clothes on right here. Right?
All right, for the record, you had clothes on, but what were you still doing strolling the beach?
Now, this guy was naked?
He was naked, yeah.
How did you talk to him completely naked?
Eye contact, my brother.
You just kept looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked very, very uncomfortable. I got to tell you.
Oh, shit.
And then I'm like, I just wanted out of there, and I took off, and I wrote it in my little book of things to talk about when we finally got back on the air. So
you got it here, bro.
And now he's got the kilt on. So if anyone else wants to see his big hairy balls, just raise your hand, and I'm sure he'll give you a flash.
Come on, guys. It's my five, man.
You guys go to the nude beach a lot in the summer, yeah?
Yeah.
You know,
natural way to go.
All over tan kind of thing?
You know what?
Right.
If she shows what I saw, I'll give you a my-fi.
Wow.
That had to be up to her.
For a simple
I don't
wowing,
think she's down for that. It's March, you know.
Isn't that odd? She could lay on a beach completely naked. There's no problem. But getting up in front of a crowd and flashing is a little too much.
Well, it's a fucking sword fight over here. I mean, come on.
Well, all right. Well, welcome to the Hard Rock. And it's good to see you guys with clothes on. So.
Oh, thanks.
I also see Francine in the audience somewhere.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Francine. How are you? You guys think Stalker Patty's stupid? Oh, sorry. She's listening to us.
Way to make the guests feel comfortable.
She's here in the room, Opie.
Why would this be any different than our regular show? All right. Club Soda Kenny's getting her on the stage. In front there. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Francine. Yeah.
Morning.
And you know, she's a stand-up comic, Anthony. You want her to do maybe like a minute?
She could do a little bit of it.
I could do a minute.
You could do a minute for a national audience, and how many people are here? I don't know.
Cute as a button with the same IQ.
Okay, I'll do a minute.
You do a minute?
Just
get up, do your act, and
all right, stand in the middle. By the way, 15 minutes before we could all drink. 15 minutes. And I guarantee we should have waited for everyone to be really hammered before we had Francine doing stand-up.
If we were really tasteless, I'd start doing some auctioneer stuff right now. But I'm not even going. No, I'm not even going to go there, though. I'm not even because I have more class than that.
Anthony.
Yeah.
That's so.
Hey, that isn't nice, and I know.
That's
why I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Eric just gave me the official countdown to when we could drink now.
Oh, goody.
We have started the time. The timer. All right, Francine, why don't you give him a little bit of
give
your
him a little
comedy.
something. Ladies and gentlemen, Francine!
So I've started doing something really weird lately. I started doing crotch staring.
What bastards!
You got to give her a chance. You can't heckle her setups.
Jesus Christ!
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, she give her a chance.
Okay, so I've started crotch staring. I walk around just staring at guys' junk, and I have no idea how it is I started doing it. But I think I figured it out. You ever on the subway, women, and you're sitting down, and there are these two guys in front of you, and they're talking about work and stuff like that. And one guy just keeps doing this one move as you're sitting down. He keeps talking to his friend and just going like this the entire train ride. And he does it, and you just know that if this guy did not have clothes on, he'd be cock-slapping you the entire train ride. He's like my new joke.
That's your opener?
That's my newest joke.
You gotta
You got to open with something proven.
You open with a new joke. There's definitely balls there, either that or a complete lack of thinking. Try another one that you've done before.
Yeah, get a confident joke. Go you know that works.
Go right for your Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
The new stuff.
Well, I gotta think now, because now they...
One more joke. Come on. Don't panic on us.
She's not. She doesn't care.
No!
Oh, my God.
I'm bombing Norton, and I don't even know what to talk about.
She's freezing up like Cindy Brady at that contest on TV.
Baton Rouge, Francine. Baton Rouge.
Come on. You can do it.
All right, guys, then be quiet. I gotta think now. You've thrown me off.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Uh-oh. Francine's trying to think.
She's got to think.
You might want to... This is a photo op. She's trying to think.
Save your pictures till you start seeing the smoke.
I'm lost for words.
Just do your act. Like, what would you normally say if you walked
Yeah,
out?
what would you do?
Pretend it's a comic strip at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah. You got to know another joke besides the new one that bombed.
Well, I'm lost now.
You're lost.
Yeah.
You're in Manhattan. Go, yeah.
How about the joke about Puerto Ricans you do?
Okay.
He was actually talking to me, Francine.
All right, go ahead, Francine.
But I think they've already heard the show, so they probably heard all my good stuff.
No,
I only
let
have
her
like
rip.
5 minutes worth of stuff.
Well, do something that you feel is good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if
you did it already.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do your strongest joke right now. Francine, come on.
There you go. See, the crowd's back on your side.
All right. All right, so growing up, I was a really ugly kid, and the reason why I knew I was really ugly is because I had this really cute little brother, and everywhere we went, people would only comment on him, and they'd come up to my mom and be like, "Oh my God, he's so adorable, he's so cute, just look at him," and then they look at me and they'll be like, "Well, what's this? Well, what is it? Can I pet it? Does it bite?"
What an animal crowd. I love it. Do the one that ends, you put Velcro on the ceiling. No? Oh, that's not one of yours. I'm sorry, I mixed that up. That's someone else's.
I didn't do that one, Anthony.
I'm sorry.
Wrong comic.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, let's hear it for Francine. Let's get her off the hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, Francine. Oh, don't feel so bad, Francine. You've done good.
Oh, you're not going to cry, are you? There's no crying in comedy.
Maybe if we give her a few minutes and she puts some material together a little bit later on, because you kind of caught her off guard. She just said you walked in to go up and do material. Maybe give her a few minutes to kind of get her thoughts together.
In a few minutes, she'll forget that she was even here.
Yeah, give old goldfish brain a few minutes.
Right. We're down to 10 minutes before we can start drinking. 10 minutes. There was something else.
I like her Jiffy Pop hat that she's wearing.
By the way, for the people listening in their cars and stuff, we're going to do a real show starting at 8 when we can start drinking and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
we're going to cover some of the big news of the day.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Robert Blake. We're going to have Club Soda Kenny doing the news, all sorts of stuff. Plus, still looking for what you guys would do for a MiFi.
We're taking suggestions, yeah. It's got to be good ones. Not showing us your hairy man balls.
How many people heard the show where Stalker Patty crawled across the floor in the Krusty the Clown mask?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, those eggs stink.
Really?
Oh, they smell like your ass, Jimmy. Sorry.
Wait, Stalker Patty's coming up. She might do this again.
Of course she will.
This might be worth the MiFi if we could get a really hot girl to, do this live at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, hot girl? We got Patty. Patty, step it up a little bit. Jesus. Just trotting along. There she is.
We're trying to turn Club Soda Kenny's mic back on. We got it?
Hi.
Kenny, you should be on, right?
What do you want me to do?
Come on, Patty. It's a live show. Move it.
God, Patty.
I'm just thinking that maybe we could reenact what happened in the studio for everybody.
You got to move faster. Make believe someone kicked over your anthill and start scurrying. You know how they do that? So moving real fast. Pick up something 10 times your body weight.
Patty, would you be willing to reenact what you did in the studio?
You mean,
Yeah, putting the Krusty the Clown mask on.
Yeah, okay, I'll put the mask on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But can I keep my clothes on?
After you do the little thing, yeah. No one will see you getting changed, though.
Tight, you know.
I'll say they are.
Your what is tight?
Yeah.
Her jeans are tight.
It's not the only thing tight on her.
Ugh. Yeah. Still a virgin, by the way, if anyone didn't know that. She's 50 years old, and she's a virgin.
50 in a couple months.
Yeah, I'm going to set a world record.
Well, I think we could talk her into something here. How about topless?
Oh, that's easy.
Topless. We'll take you out from the wings. You crawl across the floor with the Krusty the Clown mask on. Everyone gets their photo op, and
that way her knees won't get hurt either.
What do you think, Patty? Is she walking away, or is she going to do this?
She'll do it.
Right in front of the stage here, Patty. This is your runway, like a beauty queen.
Someone said they'd rather see Jimmy naked.
Do you guys want to see Stalker Patty do this?
Yeah, even the people yelling no kind of mean, yeah, if she's going to do it, I'll look.
Well, she has no problem just taking her shirt off.
She's a real go-getter these days.
This is the new and improved Patty.
The new slut Patty.
All right, here's our first flash of the day, Anthony.
Oh, the first wow is Patty.
Listen to the reaction when they...
Do you wear a bra, Patty, at all, ever?
A training bra.
I hate them.
I
like
hate
that.
them.
Nice.
Oh, wow, she's got a wife beater on.
Oh, my God, it's the first time that a wife beater hasn't looked sexy on a woman.
Oh.
Please put the mask on first.
Putting on the Krusty the Clown mask.
All right, guys, she needs some encouragement.
How is that shirt coming off with the mask on first?
Yeah, no, you should take the wife beater off first.
The wife beater?
Yeah, we're filming a lot of this stuff, by the way, for the websites.
Yeah, so you at home will be able to share in this experience. Oh, yeah. She disrobes as sexily as the scenes in Schindler's List when the girls are taking their clothes off. And she has a similar body. Yeah, Patty.
Oh, that's
rock.
Oh, that's funny.
I am essential to the war effort.
Your possessions will meet you there.
Anthony, the Krusty the Clown mask is on. If you have a digital camera, you might want to step up.
You will be given back your wife, Peter, when you get to the family camp.
All right, you guys, here we go. Here's a photo op, another Opie and Anthony photo op.
All right.
Make sure she doesn't, Kenny, make sure she doesn't fall.
No, you got to crawl. You got to, Kenny, set her up nice over there. You guys ready for this or what, huh?
Make sure she doesn't fall off the stage.
That's 50-year-old.
No, get down on your hands and knees.
All right, Stalker Patty
there you go.
is topless with the Krusty the Clown mask. She's ready to crawl across the stage. We have dozens and dozens of cameras flashing as we speak. Ready?
That's right.
All right.
Wow.
Nice cans. And go!
That's great. In this experiment, Patty proves her dignity can fall as quickly as TWA Flight 800.
Wow, that's, yeah.
That's right, back the other way.
There you go.
Yeah, people don't know what to think of this, Anthony.
Wow.
We just like sharing with you guys. We had to see this in the studio, so.
I'm gonna sue.
I don't think
She's got some sexy bloomers on, I can see.
Yeah?
bloomers.
Oh, wow, she's done?
Yeah.
The shirt's going back on. The crowd didn't even go crazy.
No, I don't think they liked that one. Did you guys like that one? No, huh?
Nah.
Is there any hot girl out there that just wants to wow to get the bad taste out of our mouths, or what?
You know, it's odd. At about 9 o'clock, 90% of these guys would do her. After an hour's worth of drinking, hey, this chick's hot. Put the Krusty mask back on. Wow, Patty, very good. You are a different gal than you were when we first got to New York, that's for sure. You're older, still a virgin, but man.
How did that feel, Patty?
Well, you know, for 50 years old, I think it's very good.
Uh-oh.
Very brave.
Very brave.
Patty, you're kind of bummed. You were hoping for a better reaction, huh?
No.
Patty, for years you've seen girls take off their tops at live events, and you've just heard the crowd cheering like crazy. Were you a little disappointed at the reaction to you being topless?
No.
No?
I'm not 30 years younger.
All right. I don't know. She really got no reaction.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm more of a sport than anything.
A sport, huh?
Yeah.
All right, sport. Get off the stage.
Wait, Patty.
Wow. Sexual kryptonite. There she goes.
All right, Anthony, we're broadcasting live from the Hard Rock Cafe. Thanks for coming out, guys.
What do we got?
Less than 3 minutes before the bar opens.
Wow. It is now post time. Almost there. What are you guys starting with, the beers, or are you going to go hot and heavy right at the beginning with shots? Yeah? A lot of people, they're maniacs, Opie. Just going to sit down. Boy, that's going to be a bitch at the bar, huh? Getting a drink? When you all come running over there like a riot? Poor bartender. How many bartenders back there? What do they got, 2? 2 bartenders and all these people. Oh, you poor bastards. Be nice. Be sure to take care of them. Tip very goodly. As I like saying, they're going to be working very hard. I don't know what I want. Do I want a beer at this hour?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
Anthony, you definitely want a beer.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe a Bloody.
Oh.
Those are good. No, Bloody Mary, not like.
That means something different for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Waiter, my glass has a string in it.
Oh, they're oohing again. Wow, a little tampon joke, and they all go to hell.
Should I get you gentlemen a beverage so you can toast right at 8 o'clock?
Oh, that'd be good. Well, I'll have an absolute Bloody Mary.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll just do a beer.
Okay.
Hey, Kenny, before you go to the bar, though, Kenny's been trying out his new joke on everyone as we were preparing for today's show.
He certainly was.
And it's an Irish joke. You want to tell it now, Kenny?
Well, I got a couple Irish jokes in honor of St. Patrick's Day. You might know them. What's the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish funeral? One less drunk.
Oh. Kenny, back off the mic a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
So overzealous.
A little bit.
Where does an Irish family go on vacation? To a different bar.
Bring back Francine.
And then there was 2 Irish guys walking by a police station, and they saw a sign that read, 2 blacks wanted for rape. So one Irish guy says to the other, you know, the blacks get the best jobs.
Oh, my God. With that, the bar is now open. It's Opie Anthony broadcasting live, Hard Rock Cafe, in the heart of New York City, between 7th and Broadway. We'll be here till 11 a.m. Still trying to figure out what these fine folks will do for a My Five. We got 3 of them to give away. Quick break, and we will continue with the show.
Drink up.
Hello? Hello, is Tim there? Who? Tim. I'm not open yet, my friend. 12 o'clock we open. Oh, Christ. Hello? Hello, is Al there? Al Winger? No, Alcoholic. Al who? Alcoholic. 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 Don't nobody by that name. Okay, thank you. All right. Hello? Al? Yes. This is Tuba? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Phil Myers, M-I-Z-A. Myers? Phil Myers. Myers, yeah. Phil Myers. Phil Myers. Nobody by that name. He's not there? No. Okay, thank you. Hello? Hello? Is this the 2 bar in Jersey City? Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to know if you could tell me if there's an Al Kill You there. Who? Al Kill You? Al Kill You? Yeah, Kill You. Right. What's his name? Al Kill You. I spell it out there, but I don't say it. Oh, okay. K-I-L-L-E-U. I'll kill you. Kill you. I'll kill you. You see, I'm supposed to meet a few guys there, you know. Could you call, how about Stanley Payne? Is Stanley Payne there, you know?
Stanley Kramer? Stanley who?
Stanley Payne.
Hello?
Stanley Payne.
What are you trying to kid me now?
No. What's the matter with you?
You want to kid me around, eh? Let's see you fucking bum. You want to kid me, you motherfucker?
I'll come down and kick your fucking mouth open.
Listen, why don't you go out and fuck your mother?
I'll fuck your mother, you stupid son of a...
Why don't you come down here and have a little Nazi and come down and tell me that?
I'll come down
face to face.
I'll break your
I'll give
fucking
you
head open.
$100 to buy it.
$100? You don't even got no $100.
Well, listen, you fucking motherfucker. Come over here.
I'll be here when I get
Come over here. I'll show you my age, what I'll do to you.
Yeah.
I'll cut your fucking balls out. You motherfucker, you're a rat.
Scumbag.
The virus is inside us. OAvirus.com. Assault the media. It's time to drop bombs. We're just pests. You can't exterminate with Black Flag. Your web page just got hijacked by Whack Bag. The gag order's gone. Time to go to war. Steve sees napalm burning down your door. It's hardcore. Apart from whores who dump on Norton's belly, the only other girl in his life is Bob Kelly, not you. When he was a kid, he sucked cock too. These two obnoxious shock jocks might shock you. Ass coward, he don't want to get involved. Slip in your PJs and light a Java log. Spread the virus. Spread the virus. Spread the virus. Spread the virus. Spread the virus.
The Opie and Anthony Show. XM202.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony program, broadcasting live from the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
Starting to sound and look like a party, Anthony. The bar is open. We're having a good time. We'll be here until 11 a.m. We're giving out MyFis. Also, these T-shirts we're handing out, we're not selling them. You know, just make sure you see Megan and grab yourself an Opie and Anthony T-shirt.
Yeah, someone thought we were selling them. A few people. Yeah. Scraped together a couple of bucks off of you guys.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Somebody said they would eat a cigar for a MyFi. Is that good enough?
Cigar?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is there anyone out there that could beat that? If you can, just raise your hand. Club Soda Kenny will find you.
Who else?
Only if it's the cigar that Steve McQueen is
that's
smoking.
the guy with the cigar. Anybody else?
Anybody else have something for a MyFi?
Come on, step up, handsome. Let's go. What do you want to do?
No, you said anybody else. Cigar for a MyFi.
No, stupid. You got to do something to win a MyFi. Fucking idiot.
Hey, how about if I put the crusty mask on my balls?
I think your balls are crusty enough.
Kenny, you got to back off that mic a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Also, just before we went back on the air, Jim Norton was telling me about the HBO thing. This is very exciting news. Norton's going to be doing some stuff for HBO in the near future.
Yeah, the speakers keep
they
cutting
fix
out
the
every
speakers?
so often here at the Hard Rock.
All right. Well,
just so you know, because people have been asking me, like, I'm shooting for HBO at the end of April here in New York, and tickets for that are going to be available through websites. So we'll announce when, but you guys can come. They're going to be free tickets. I want to get as many O&A fans as I can.
Ooh.
Down to the for the taping. We just don't know exactly when they're going to be available. That's always good in the middle of an HBO plug for the speaker to go out. You can get tickets from.
They heard it in Iowa, though, so.
All right, good.
Hey, I was just handed a note. Pat from Munaki is here. He's already been on the radio.
Of course he is.
If you're just tuning in. And he memorized my favorite speech from Planes, Trains, and Automobile.
Well, everybody seems to think he's got that type of personality and look. The John Candy thing from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You kind of got that going for you. You know, I think you realize that, right?
Yeah.
And you've memorized some of the dialogue?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you come up here?
Alrighty.
I guess Pat prepared a lot of material for the live broadcast today.
He's a go-getter. He's actually prepared. Here he comes. Uh-oh.
What's the weight capacity of this stage?
Uh-oh. Volume 4.
One more
Stage
toe and it
diving.
would have collapsed. Everyone's backing up.
All right. Shall
Wow.
I go into my speech?
Well, let's. Do you guys want to hear Pat from Munaki?
Okay.
I'd rather just have him stand up there all uncomfortable for a while.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better.
Wait a minute. Can I request that you don't do it like James Cagney?
Yeah.
You want to hurt me, see?
Can't get me kappas. Okay. You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I can be a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
By the way, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
Can I say, Pat?
Is that supposed to be sexy?
Thank you.
You make Rich Voss seem like Gary Oldman.
That was some of the worst acting I've ever seen.
Thank you.
I like me.
I
My
thought
wife likes me.
Well, let me. You didn't memorize it?
I thought you said you memorized
yeah, I did,
it.
but there's like a little. I'm feeling a little pressure here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little intimidating to do a live broadcast on
I'm
high
noticing.
stage like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Robert Blake.
Oh.
He got off, right? Yeah, that's the name of that tune. And but he was convicted of raping Marcel Marceau. I guess you shouldn't do the mime if you can't do the time.
A Marcel Marceau joke. Wow.
Do I leave now?
That's terrific. Wow. That's terrific.
You should have at least updated the mime joke by adding in Shields and Yarnell. Oh, my God.
All right. Once again, that's Pat from Munaki.
Awful.
That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It was horrid. It was awful.
We're going to have Club Soda Kenny do the news in a little while, but, yeah, the big news is the Robert Blake thing.
Yeah. You absolutely had it on the head, Opie. I was saying he's going away. He's going to do some time. It was pretty obvious that he killed his wife. But there it is. The jury was out. You said they were out a little too long. If he was guilty, they would have come right back. And they came back and acquitted him.
Yeah, I was at the gym. Everyone was crowded around the TV. No one could believe it, And then you see him almost pass out.
Yeah.
What happened?
The speakers, they can't hear.
Oh, they can't hear?
See, the speakers keep going out. I'll just make a nice little announcement to the audience here. We understand the speakers keep going out here. They're working on that. Hopefully it'll be remedied. But you know something? There's a few more people that aren't here that are listening to the show.
It's not about you.
They can hear us just fine.
They're saying
it's not about you, douchebag.
Wow, they're starting a fight with the listeners, that aren't here.
Yeah. No, we get it. We're trying to fix that problem. For some reason they have bands play here and everything's fine and dandy. But the second this stupid show tries to talk into the microphones, the speakers keep petering out.
And trust me, we're not saying anything very exciting right now. Anyway, we're just we're doing what's called filler. Until the next dummy comes up here and does something for us.
Filler,
right.
Yeah.
So Robert Blake.
He was very happy. Did you see him when the verdict came in? He hugged his lawyer, I guess.
Well, his hand was shaking, and what was he trying to get, a mint out of his pocket or something?
Trying to get a gun out.
Probably a gun.
Shoot somebody, that murderer. I guess they figure now this makes up for O.J. Because everybody said it was race was the reason that O.J. got off the hook. But the truth of the matter is, it does seem to be cash and your Hollywood celebrity status, because the guy is so goddamn guilty. Who was buying that story about forgetting his gun in the restaurant? He goes into the restaurant, leaves his wife out in the car. He comes back and she's shot. There's just too many gun things going on at one moment. for you not to be absolutely guilty of killing her. But she came across as a real bitch anyway.
Yeah, she was awful.
Real rag. Not very sympathetic character.
No.
For the jury. You know, not that that's right or anything, but I guess they just looked, said, hey, I enjoy watching Beretta. Fuck it. Let him off the hook.
You know, a couple quotes from Robert Blake. He says, I never lost hope. If you live to be a million, you'll never, ever in your life meet anyone more blessed than me.
More blessed?
More blessed than him.
It's a blessing to spend a couple of years of your life in lockup?
Yeah, you had to shoot a fat whore to keep her from getting your cash? Lucky devil.
And then, I guess he went through $10 million in 5 years. $10 million in 5 years for his freedom.
Oh, the lawyers get a lot of money, believe me.
Would have been cheaper to divorce her.
Yeah, but then she's still breathing.
Yeah.
You got to remedy that situation. I like the Scott Peterson solution myself.
Can I change the subject?
No.
Yes,
No.
Kenny.
We have mass cards for Don Geronimo's dog.
Somebody printed these up, huh?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Can I please see one of those?
It's Rudy Geronimo.
Thanks, sweetie.
This is going to be a collector's item, man.
His date of birth and death, poor little fella in loving memory. And then on the back, it's got the Footprints poem.
It was then that I saw one set of paw prints, and he said that was when I was backing over you.
Why, God, in my most needy of times, did your footprints disappear and the tire tracks of an SUV suddenly appear in my path? Great.
All right, Kenny, hand this out to everybody.
Okay.
The message board is alive with speculation also. I guess Don on his show the other day mentioned, or on one of their websites, the wife's website, that bitch wife of his, she wrote on a website that they're going to decompress a little from Rudy dying next week by going on a Caribbean cruise. So now everyone's speculating if I'm going to be on the same ship as this son of a bitch.
Is it possible?
It's entirely possible that I may be on the same cruise as Don Geronimo, where I will reenact the Leon Klinghoffer scene and roll that fat ass off the deck.
Boys?
Yes.
Gina left her cell phone in the ladies' room. You want to make some phony phone calls?
Oh, let's see. This is somebody's cell phone?
Yeah, it was found in the ladies' room. I believe it's Gina.
Where's her phone book? Let me see. All contacts, John. Wow. Let's call some people up.
Just call the last number.
Yeah? I'm calling John at work.
That's what we have to see every morning. Yeah. For you guys playing at home, Norton is eating a banana right now. The way no male should eat a banana. You got anything on that cell phone in?
John's not in. Oh, I think I just erased his number. I'm looking for
delete all.
Contacts. That should be the one. View all. She only seems to have like one number in here. Oh, how about recently? There it is. I'll go to the main menu and then recently made calls. What a mess. Go ahead, just chat it up while I'm doing this. Is she here? Does she know we have her phone?
Yeah, where's Gina? Everyone's pointing in a different direction.
I guess she's a little embarrassed to let everybody know she's a dumb cunt.
Oh, wow. Jesus, Kenny. Jeez. Kenny.
Warning, warning, C-word alert, C-word alert, warning, warning.
Gotta give me that warning there, Kenny.
Sorry.
Recent incoming calls. Here we go. Let's just hit a random one here.
All right, Anthony is making a call on Gina's cell phone that she left in the bathroom.
Oh, it's ringing. Banana phone. Ring, 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 ring.
Kenny.
Banana phone.
Is that okay?
Administrative services. It's some recording. Your AIDS test is negative. Oh, lucky gal.
Here's Gina's boyfriend to collect the phone.
Oh.
That's how you know you're reaching on a radio show when the big finale is, look, we're finding someone to pick up a lost telephone.
Yeah.
God, do we stink.
Are you friends with Gina?
Are you John?
No, I'm Ed.
Ed?
Where's
Ed.
your name?
No,
Number.
I'm in there somewhere. I
You know you look like BTK, don't you?
I don't know who that is. Sorry, Jim.
That was a serial killer, right?
Yeah.
No.
She got some boring ass numbers in here. She actually has 411 in speed dial. What the hell is wrong with her? What's wrong with her?
It's a little uncomfortable right now.
I need information now.
All right, give the phone back. Can I throw it?
No.
Yeah. All right, don't give it to me then.
Where is she, by the way?
Yeah, where is she? She left in the bathroom. She pass out in a stall somewhere?
She's in the back somewhere.
Oh,
Might
really?
have to go get a beer.
She's still squeezing a log out?
Yeah.
You know she's fucking ugly or she would have came up here.
Oh.
That might not be true.
Kenny. It's not very nice.
Look, he's all upset.
We got to keep our female listeners.
We
only have 5, I think, here.
They're all here.
5 or 6. Brave enough
Every one of them are here, too.
Come down to the Hard Rock Cafe. So the Blake thing is over. And like I told you, I knew that was going to end with an acquittal.
You were the one yesterday.
But you were saying that there wasn't enough information to connect the whole damn thing, right?
Yeah, that's what the jury seems to say. It's one of those things where you can tell that he was guilty. Everyone knows it. But for some reason, they weren't able to come up with enough pieces of the puzzle. There were a few too many missing pieces, so they let him go. I don't know, maybe they were just enamored by him. But, yeah, off the hook. And on the same day, the judge sentenced our favorite Scott Peterson to death. So he's on death row now in California. Really? He actually gets his cell gets to overlook the bay where he tossed her.
Really?
Tossed that nagging wife of his. Tossed the inconvenience. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have some audio of what went down yesterday, Anthony.
Oh, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Look, they brought a little CD player for us and everything.
We're high-tech here today.
Surprised it's working.
Greta reads victim statements from Peterson's sentencing.
Who's that?
Greta Van Susteren.
Greta Van Susteren.
This is Brent Rocha, Lacey's brother.
All right.
Told by Greta, I guess, right?
When you get put to death, when you walk into that death chamber at San Quentin, look over to your shoulder, because if you look over to your shoulder, there's the San Francisco Bay, there's Brooks Island, that's where he dumped the bodies.
Oh, so when he takes his little final walk, look over your shoulder. Why, is there a window on the Green Mile? They say? You can kind of look out, see the water.
Like he cares.
Yeah.
Like that's going to bother him at this point.
Yeah, I think he's not going to be thinking about Lacey when he's taking that walk.
It'll take at least... How long do you think it's going to take to...
10 years,
10 or 11
at
years.
least.
At least, right?
10 years.
All right, now here's Greta reading the victim's statement from Lacey's mother, Sharon Rocha.
Oh.
No arms, no head to kiss her baby. I am haunted every day. Did she know you were killing her? Did you look her in the eye when you killed her? Was she alive when you put her in the bay? You deserve death as soon as possible. What do you think Lacey was thinking as you killed her? Do you know what your son was thinking? Daddy, please, please, please don't kill me, Daddy. I want to live. Why are you killing us? And then she said, you deserve to burn in hell.
Oh, my God.
That's not what he was thinking. I bet you when she was nagging, the little kid was thinking, I wish Mom would shut up. This is getting ugly.
Yeah, exactly.
What was he thinking? Nothing.
Got no X-ray vision to see through the womb?
Yeah.
See the father strangling her? The abortion song.
A Diary of an Unborn Fetus?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
We could play Diary of an Unborn Fetus or maybe Remembering Lacey.
Remembering Lacey.
I say Remembering Lacey. That's a good
I haven't
song.
heard that one in a while. That's a good one.
All right,
I like that.
Well, we got Eric on his cell phone. He's got to call back to the station. Aren't they listening to the show right now? Why do you have to call them?
Yeah, they're listening to something else.
It's like, if you're listening, go get...
Here it is, right? Oh, there you go. Put your phone away.
Shh.
All right.
Haunting.
Ugh.
Remembering Lacey, how her smile would make you smile. Remembering Lacey, how she loved, there's no denial.
Now the angels hold her gently, and little Connor's with her too. And she smiles and says, we're alright, and we send our love to you. So full of life and happiness was pretty Lacey's life. With little Connor on the way, just made things seem so right. So right. So the two of them together, from the start to heaven's door. Oh. And she smiles and says, we love you, to the one she's loved before.
Should have played this.
The tears that fell made flowers bloom on earth in heaven too. And little Connor runs and
How did you see that jerk?
Stepped on the funniest part of the song.
Special tributes from
Miss Mama, these for you.
As you gaze into the heavens, look, the Lacey Connor star.
Lacey Connor star.
That's terrific.
Remembering Lacey, how her smile would make you smile. Remembering Lacey, how she loved her baby now. Now the angels hold her gently, and little Connor's with her too.
Little Connor's not with her.
And she smiles and says, we're alright, and we send our love to you.
All right, enough. Where's the part where the crabs claw her eyeballs out as her hair slowly wisps with the tide? That horrific little scene.
You're getting horrific looks right now.
We missed Mama, this for you.
I know.
Well, we were trying to mix it, and, that's what happens when we are live, I guess.
Some barracuda sitting there curled up with Connor, peeking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. So he's sentenced to death. The jury had sentenced him to death, but that's like some kind of suggestion that the judge has to take, and then months later they get back in the courtroom, and the judge takes the jury's word for it, I guess, and sentenced him to death. And they brought back that opportunistic red-headed juror.
Oh, the Steven Tyler lookalike?
Yeah, Steven Tyler was on the jury.
Yeah.
Didn't know Steven Tyler with tits.
Man, is she an opportunist or what?
Yeah, this one loves the fame. She loved it when they first gave him the death sentence. She was in front of all the cameras. She was on Larry King. And now the judge gives him death, and she figured she'd get out there in the public eye again. And she was on all the news channels. Just, talking about how horrible it is. And meanwhile, she's trying to get some type of fame and book deal and everything else off of this. We're scumbags with it. We know we're exploiting them. Yeah. No fake morality here. We know we're assholes when it comes to the Lacey and Connor thing. But hell, funny's funny, right?
All right, Ann, why don't we take a break?
Funnier than dead fetuses.
We're going to take a break. I think when we come back, we'll have Club Soda Kenny do the rest of the news for us, Anthony.
I'm going to call this a Bloody Connor in memory, just for today. Oh, Bloody Connor.
Also,
that's good.
We're looking for people to do stuff for My Fives. If you got an idea, come on up and talk to us. In the meantime, a little music, a little break, some drinking, and we'll be back live from the Hard Rock Cafe. It's the Opie and Anthony program.
Money he was counting. I
show are you guys putting on here today?
Cancel all appointments.
Welcome to Radio Free America. America's ready. I'm ready. I mean, I want a million voices crying out in the wilderness. Jesus, let's get serious.
Now, take a deep cleansing breath. And begin.
Fix it. Guess who's back?
I'm over here now.
Back again.
Nice head, Dick.
Bag it. Guess who's back?
Oh, man!
Back again.
I don't believe it!
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend.
Turn it off.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Turn it off!
Oh man, if I was older, I would totally start jacking off right now. What's all doing?
We're gonna have a problem here. Like on top of me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little hand in it, 'cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like on top of me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little hand in it, 'cause it feels so empty without me.
Okay, cut.
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
The Opie and Anthony Show. XM202. The Opie and Anthony Show.
What an animal! This guy is gone.
It's the Onay virus spreading across America. We're live at the Hard Rock Cafe in New York City. The alcohol is starting to take effect, Anthony. You kind of
A little bit.
You're starting to feel that the atmosphere is changing as we move on with the live broadcast here.
I saw a Rumpelmans bottle
That
like
guy,
straight up in the air with some guy finishing it.
yeah, that guy was trying to get me to drink some of that Rumpelmans, and then
Oh, thanks.
just as we were coming back from break, he just chugged the rest out of that bottle, so he's got a good buzz going.
It's all in green. He looks like a soccer hooligan.
Yeah, look. You guys doing all right so far, huh?
Yeah.
The crowd is growing, by the way.
And they're loosening up. Nice.
I think it's time to give away one of these MiFis. We got 3 of them to give away. We're looking
Yeah.
for what you would do for a MiFi. We probably should wait for these guys to drink a little bit more, and then it'll get more interesting. But maybe we give away the first one. What are some of the ideas for the MiFi?
A guy wants to eat a cigar, and people are willing to like snort booze and Tabasco sauce and put all kinds of things in their nose.
In their nose?
Yeah.
Also, this just in, someone's willing to do something with Stalker Patty.
Do something? What's there to do with her?
Well,
Kill her?
Well, he writes he wants to fuck Stalker Patty if he needs it up.
She's not going to... Oh, I won't do that.
Can anyone come up with a better idea than the ones we just read out? They're just screaming. You got to raise your hand or come forward.
Would anybody be willing to bench press Ben's cock?
Impossible.
No? All right. Well, you know what? We could do the news with Club Soda Kenny.
Yeah, and then get more people, be creative, clever, come up with some ideas, and it's a chance to win a MiFi. These things are really cool, very handy to walk around with. Because some of these, the eat the cigar thing, well, he comes up, he eats the cigar, he goes away, bada beep, bada boop. It's over. I want something a little better than that.
Yeah, I think we could do better than that, you guys. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, well, why don't we get into the news with Club Soda Kenny, and then we'll give away a MiFi after that, okay?
Oh, great. Kenny with the news, huh?
Yeah, and I got it in large font.
Very happy to hear that, Kenny.
Oh, yeah, because I can't read good.
You won't make any mistakes now.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'll give it a good shot.
How many stories are you going to cover today?
This, that, and the other thing.
Too many?
Too many, yeah.
This is part of the show where you go to the bar and get another drink.
Yeah, I don't think they're drinking enough.
This is like the drum solo at a concert.
You don't think they're drinking enough? Everyone is two-fisting.
That's true.
All right.
Some Guinness, Heineken's.
Well, you know I'm big and stupid.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. We got to get your theme music before we do this. Yeah?
All right.
This could take a while. Oh, yeah. Kenny, you want to skip?
Yeah, I'll skip at the conclusion of the news.
Ooh.
I'll skip away.
Something most anchormen don't do.
You know, this place is packed, but you think you could do a nice circle around the whole joint? People will be moving out of the way?
I don't know. It is pretty packed out. I'll try to make it through the crowd.
All right. But first, here's your song.
Here comes Club Soda Kenny, he's big and so big. 6'5" killer who skips, and if the shoe fits, it's big. Hope you're ready, cause here comes Club Soda Kenny.
Thank you.
Huh?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Hard Rock on the Opie and Anthony Show.
O&A Party Rock.
That's right, Anthony. That's right.
Featuring superstar Jim Norton.
Thank you.
All right, and now some news.
Nice.
Yeah, as everybody, Opie and Anthony were discussing, the Little Rascals guy got off the hook. You know he's 71 years old. Isn't that amazing? And so I guess we're all happy for him that he ain't going to go to jail and toss any salads. So it was one count of murder with special circumstances because he was lying in wait with 2 counts. No, that was one cunt. The jurors acquitted him, and there was a Superior Court judge, and moments before the verdict, Blake sat at the defense table with a scowl on his face. Thank you. And then more than an hour later, he was smiling and smoking a cigarette. He emerged from the courthouse. He proceeded to blast his friends. He praised the small band of his dedicated lawyers. The legal analysts from CNN said they were pretty surprised. It sure seems like he was the only person with the opportunity and the motive and the means to kill that Bonnie Lee Baker.
Bakley.
Bakley.
The name is Bakley.
Can you pre-read this?
I'm just seeing if you're paying attention.
Ah, okay.
And then he says he's going to go cowboying now. He's going to get in a big RV and he's going to drive around.
Oh, is that it?
And go cowboying. All right, that's that story. And then we already talked about Lacey Peterson's husband, so we don't have to reiterate that.
Well,
so we'll say,
do the news.
Yeah, you got to do the news.
You got to do the news on Scott Peterson.
They didn't give me. I'm only giving what they got.
Oh, huh?
Well, what do you got from the top of your head there?
Officials say a report by the Homeland Security Department and the FBI concludes that the aviation system remains vulnerable by attacks by Al-Qaeda
Homeland
and
Security
other terrorists.
apartment?
Yeah.
The apartment that they all hang out in?
Yeah.
He's wiping sweat off his
brow. Starting to sweat already.
Oh, look, you got to see the
Wow.
sweat. Kenny gets really, really nervous. That's why we make him do this.
Jesus.
The sweat is just dripping off your forehead, Kenny. You all right?
That's some serious Munaki sweat.
He's losing his mind.
You're sweating like Ben in Colombia.
All right.
So far, everyone we brought on the stage has just freaked out on us.
Bombed
horribly.
Let's talk about Richard Hatch. Does everybody remember who he is?
No, Kenny. Who is he?
Who is he, Kenny?
He's like the fag from Survivor that walked around naked.
Right.
He thought the network was going to pay the taxes on his $1 million prize. In a radio interview in Los Angeles, Hatch spoke publicly for his first time about his tax problems and insisted he is absolutely not guilty.
Nice little shit dick chant.
This is going well.
Yeah, we kind of like it.
Hatch lives in Rhode Island with the rest of the fags, and he backed out of a plea agreement last week. And the U.S. Attorney's
Hold on. How do you know all the fags live in Where? New Hampshire?
He backed
Rhode
out of
Island.
Oh, Rhode Island.
backed out of a plea agreement and into a big fat cock.
Yeah.
How do you know they live in Rhode Island there, Kenny?
Because, like, they made a whole island with them fags. Rhode Island.
With them fags.
Rhode Island, the home of the fag.
Right.
What's their... whatever.
Hatch's lawyer, Michael Mims, who sounds like another baloney smoker.
Is that in the news
Hatch
story?
In the interview.
Wait, Kenny.
What?
When Peter Jennings was doing this story last night, I didn't hear baloney smoker.
Well, I'm editorializing a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit now. And Hatch should have been classified as a CBS employee, which a lot of people don't know. CBS stands for Can't Bash Sissies.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That one's going to hurt, Kenny.
Yeah.
Hatch was under the impression that they were either going to withhold from his check or pay his taxes, and apparently neither occurred. Mims said the network has never explained whether Hatch's prize was $1 million or $1 million plus the taxes. I wish I had those fucking problems.
You're a phony. Hey, this guy's a great big phony. Hey, you're a great big phony. You know that? That's right. You're a big fat phony.
Kenny is
swabbing.
losing his mind.
He's swabbing
For the
sweat
people
off
that
of
aren't
himself.
here.
I got a story about World Wrestling Entertainment.
All right. WWE, sure.
What does NBC stand for?
I'll get back to you. World Wrestling Entertainment looks like it's moving to the USA Network because Spike Lee, which has been their home
Spike
for the last...
TV.
Spike
Not
TV.
Spike Lee, it's Spike TV.
Oh. All right. Well, anyway, Vince McMahon wants to boost the current $9 million a year deal he has with Spike Lee, according to a report with Broadcasting and Cable Trade Magazine. USA and McMahon are in deep negotiations. WWE's ratings have dropped in the recent years.
Yes.
What do they say?
All right, here's a shocker.
A shocker. You guys ready for a shocker?
Pretty soon, Demi Moore will soon be cradling a cute bundle of joy, and it won't be Ashton Kutcher. She got knocked up. The couple recently announced to friends that they are expecting a baby after learning the news 2 weeks ago at a doctor's visit. So she's going to wreck that body.
Well, she's already had kids, though, with Bruce Willis.
She's had 3 kids already.
She's already had 3 kids.
Yeah, but it looks like she snapped back together pretty good.
And you think this one's going to put her over the edge?
Oh, yeah, because she's 42 now.
What an idiot this Ashton Kutcher is. He's now a daddy.
And the last thing that chick is going to hear before he boots her over the side of the boat is, bitch, you got punked.
Last month, when Ashton Kutcher was on Oprah, he told her that he wanted to be a father. I wonder if he tried fucking her. And Demi's telling everybody another child is something she'd like to do. Maybe swallowing is something she should be doing.
Oh!
Ashton Kutcher has been prepared for fatherhood by keeping... Is my mic on?
Yeah, unfortunately it is, Kenny. Unfortunately it is.
And she already got 3 daughters by Bruce Willis after their 13-year marriage.
Yeah.
The host of MTV's hidden camera show Punk'd and the co-star of that 70s show is seen spending quality time with the 3 kids.
That 70s show is going to be about her age when this kid graduates high school.
That should have got a better one.
Yeah, well, if the speakers are fucking working, they have a tin can that we have to translate through.
They're laughing at home, Jimmy.
I know, that's all that matters.
Does everybody know that the couple met 2 years ago at a movie premiere? And now they share a Beverly Hills home?
What was the movie premiere? Harold and Maude?
Another good one, Jimmy.
And,
Very good.
Kutcher has a movie coming out. It's a remake of
Are you gonna do
Guess
this?
Who's Coming to Dinner?
Are you going to do this all
I guess
day?
with Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier.
Enough with the Demi news.
All right.
That should have been a quick
Sports.
little story. Demi's going to have a kid. That's it.
All right. I'm sorry.
All right, sports.
Sports. Dwight Gooden is a wife beater. He's accused of punching his ex-wife.
All right.
Dwight Gooden was arrested early Sunday for allegedly punching his ex-wife in the face. Ha ha!
Any bad news in sports?
Yeah. Police said the former All-Star pitcher was charged with domestic violence battery and is being held Sunday without bond in Hillsborough County Jail. Jail officials said Goodwin, a special assistant for the New York Yankees, was scheduled to make his first court appearance on Monday. He was arrested by Tampa police, according to jail records. There was a dispute that occurred in their home of Monique Moore. You know who else got arrested for domestic violence? The guy that defensive end from the Giants.
Michael Strahan.
Yeah. It's just like those people.
Just like those people.
What? He means athletes.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop whining.
Particularly golfers.
And since I'm
Another good one, Jimmy. Thank you.
I'm doing such a good job.
Stop it.
I'll end
Stop
with the
it.
weather.
Stop it. Stop it.
Let's do the weather for Pawtucket, Kentucky.
Stop it. Stop it. Shut up.
Quiet.
It's
Stop
30
whining.
F in Pawtucket, Kentucky. The wind is calm.
30 F.
Yeah, 30 F. The humidity is 74 with 2 O's and a dash. The dew point is 24 something. And you can see for 10 miles. Thank you for your indulgence, people.
There you go.
Here comes Club Soda Kenny, big and stupid. 6'5" killer who skips. And if the shoe fits, it's big. Hope you're ready, cause here comes Club Soda Kenny.
Thank you.
And there he goes, Club Soda Kenny, skipping around the Hard Rock Cafe. Kenny, all the way around the crowd. People want a photo op.
Make way for Kenny.
Make room for Kenny.
Let's part the Red Sea here.
He's going to
Let's
skip
go, make
right
way.
through the crowd.
One way
Here
or
he
the
goes.
other.
Oh,
Here I come. Ready?
Get your
Look
camera
at that.
out.
Stupid in the hat. That's it.
All right. And there he goes. Club Soda Kenny skipping across the Hard Rock Cafe. Wow.
Isn't it fun to see such a big idiot like him skipping?
And here he comes back, everybody. Club Soda
Yeah.
Kenny.
He is big and he is stupid.
Very nice. Thank
Wow,
you, Kenny.
one of the worst newscasts ever. He lost me so much during a couple of those stories. I was really nodding off. Just nodding off. Thank you, Kenny.
You're welcome.
All right, I think we should give away a MiFi. I was just handed a note, Anthony. A guy wants to swallow a butter knife for a MiFi.
Can't do that.
No.
That's insanity. You can't swallow a butter knife.
Well, who wants to do this? First of all, let's talk to the guy, see what this is about. Here, go to Club Soda. All right, yeah, bring him up on stage.
Wait, he's handicapped.
Well, we do have the EMTs on hand.
Yeah, but that's no.
Did they approve the butter knife stunt?
Of course not.
Oh my God, he's walking with a cane to begin with.
Hey, he's handicapped.
Oh, that's the guy that does surgery on himself.
Oh my God,
You're
it
the
is?
guy that does surgery on
I
himself?
remember that sociopath.
Oh my God, get into
Take a seat in front here.
Get in the middle.
Don't topple.
You want to explain? I forgot this. I forgot the story about this guy. Does anyone have it?
Yeah, he operates on himself. He'll cut into himself and do like stitching.
If he's got certain things like skin tags or any type of other things that you would normally just go to a doctor and a little quick office visit, he slices it off. He just does it at home with like a nail clipper.
And he's been wanting to come in. That's right, and perform surgery on himself, right?
Now, is this a result? The cane? Is that a result of?
No.
No, you've just had that.
I have herniated discs.
Ah, and you can't operate on your back because you can't see them. Got to set up some mirrors, things like that.
I would need like 6 mirrors.
Mirrors, and then
It's a little hard.
and then you can't really work it because you ever try to get like a hair with the scissors in the mirror, and you go
Well,
like
no, I
this.
don't have
and
any hair.
You
So.
can't figure it out.
I'll just go with it, bro.
Just
Radio. Jesus.
roll
Christ.
with it,
Everyone
Fester.
else related to Anthony's cute little story.
So what have you been doing since you took off the helmet in Return of the Jedi?
Very nice visual.
Wow. Yes. Nice.
All right. So, have you done any surgery recently?
No.
No.
Since the last time I called you.
Okay.
And the last surgery was what?
I had a mole on my chest. I just cut
A
it
mole
open.
on your chest. You cut it
Took it
open.
It was like gray. It was like gray matter. Like
Oh, some gray stuff
Took
came
it
out of it.
Do you
Sewed
get
it right up.
Do you get off doing this to yourself, or?
Yeah, kind of, a little bit. I
Yeah.
got tattoos. That's why I love getting tattoos and whatnot.
It's
Yeah.
self-mutilation.
Feel the
It's a weird pain.
Self-mutilation?
Yeah.
You're not a cutter, are you?
Nah.
Like whenever if you're not
Like,
operating?
nah, that's stupid.
Wow. Why would you classify him as a shit dick?
Yeah, if he had shit on his dick, he'd just cut it off.
All right.
Wow.
What is the butter knife trick all about?
Well, I swallow knives, but I don't think you want like a real sharp knife up here. So I figured I could.
What
use
is
butter
it like sword swallowing?
Yeah, exactly.
You put it down your throat and then pull it back
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No, we
can't.
We can't do that.
Well, let's get the EMTs up here. You've done this a lot?
Well, do we have a
I've
lawyer
done it
here?
before, yeah.
Why don't we just, I don't know, let's see him at least.
Do you use the handle end or the knife end?
Well, no, I take the knife and then I.
What about the
that's-
serrations? Even on a
No,
butter
it's no
knife,
big
they're a
deal.
little.
Once you get past the gag reflex,
right.
it goes right down.
We're the EMTs. Are you approving this stunt, sir?
What? But
I've done it before.
What's the, I don't know, man.
No.
Where's Ben?
That's too big.
Ben.
If he dies, we're so fucked.
Yeah.
That's pretty much in plain English. If it was something like a girl and a snatch and a knife, that's one thing. This is like,
Where's
I
Ben?
could just picture him choking, dying, and us sitting here going,
Listen,
we're
I
out of
was
work.
going for 2 years.
How about we just
Since
do
you
it?
guys got
How
kicked
about he
off,
just
I
does it
wouldn't
a
do
little
anything
bit?
to get kicked off.
How about he just does it a little
No.
bit, and we'll see
No.
where it goes.
No.
I'm misinfo, and this is the tsunami song.
Absolutely. Y'all can do what y'all want, but I'm just not going to be a part of
Yeah,
it.
I am misinfo in this one.
No.
I am not sanctioning
I'll
this.
tell you what. Let me do a little bit and see, and then
No,
go.
you don't understand.
No.
It's not that I want you to live. I just have gigs to plug in the next 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, if you cut something accidentally and bled to death from
Well,
the mouth,
that's why
it
I
would
said-
be really cool.
Well, that's why I
believe
say I
me.
use a butter knife.
But no, we're gonna have to
If you
pass
want me
on
to
that
use
one.
the other end, I'll use the other end. It's
No, we'll have to pass
Well,
on that.
wait, maybe you could swallow. If one of these guys has a knife attached to him with a pair of balls at the end of it, you could swallow that. At least
Hey, we had a few takers. They raised their hand. Let's talk to Ben. Ben is freaking out over there, sweating.
Yeah.
Well, let's get a mic on Ben. Kenny.
Yeah.
Ben, what's going on?
Don't.
Yeah, no.
Benny's
I don't think it's the best idea. These guys say it's all right, but I don't think it's the best idea.
They're EMT guys. They want to see blood and stuff.
Yeah,
They
so
want to
we
be
rip
a
this
hero.
guy apart on the stage here.
Huh?
There is yeah.
All right, Ben is freaking out, and Ben would be the first one to be fired this time around.
Yep.
Ben and
I don't need to be Rick.
Ben
Right.
Ben is saying no.
Ben Delgado
And,
is saying no.
Bob Kelly's here too.
Good.
Oh,
right.
fresh back from Iraq.
Yes.
Why don't we get Bob Kelly on the stage? We'll have to think about it, sir.
Yeah.
I think
We'll think about it for a few minutes.
they're making a call to the lawyers down in D.C. We'll see what they say about the butter
he
knife
is.
trick.
Oh, wait, sir.
Oh, my God. He didn't.
Hey, wait, sir. Could you just say, sir? Could you just say, you are the Duke of New York. You're A number 1.
Yeah, there's something going on with that guy.
What's up, guys? How you doing? All right.
You guys, Bob Kelly, everyone. He's the one. By the way, he's the one. Just in case you don't know, he's the one that likes to fuck sinks. So.
Yes. That's me, the sink fucker.
I got a my fight trick. If somebody could paint a sink outline on their face and mouth.
So Bob just got back from Iraq, Anthony.
Yes, back from Iraq.
How is it over there? How things going?
What a shithole.
Well, wow.
Oh.
You are really breaking some ground here.
Well, you know what happens? We went to Saddam's palace,
Yeah.
and it's like Atlantis down in the Bahamas.
Oh, really?
I swear to God, you're walking around, it's beautiful, and you forget, and then all of a sudden you hear a couple mortars come in, and your asshole tightens up, and you're like, oh, fuck.
I
I'm in
heard they
Iraq.
really did the place up where the pool is all nice now.
Yeah, but you know, it's fucked up. The Australians have the pool.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, they redid it because the U.S. were like, fuck it, we don't want to take care of it. So you just see a bunch of fat Australians drinking beer and
The
swimming in
Aussies
the pool.
won't let the Americans use the pool?
No, it's weird. The Italians over there are the only ones that can drink. The Italians and the Aussie. They don't let the American troops drink because we're so fucking politically correct.
What a load of shit that is. So they could sit there and drink, the Italians and the Aussies.
The Italians drink, and they take the booze over to the American camps to get the women back, and they fuck the American women over at their base.
Holy shit. This is probably the worst thing I've heard coming out of Iraq.
I gotta say this, though. In fairness, the last time American troops drank, it was all right. Get 9 of them on a fucking hill and put things in their ass and photograph it. We've proved that we don't handle alcohol in Iraq.
The Italians are very sexy. They have their outfits are actually European cut, like they fit to their bodies.
Really?
They all look like models.
Bastards,
No,
right?
I wanted to fuck a couple of them. Oh, they were
So they're
hot.
taking the American soldiers, the women that are over there, and American women soldiers are known for their beauty.
Well, there's some. I don't know if it was because I was.
kidding?
Listen to me. I don't know if it was because I was in Iraq.
Yeah.
But they got some hot chicks.
Graded on a curve, they're hot because you look at the women and then you look at the
those
Americans.
chicks are hot too. At least they have hot eyes. That's all I saw.
You are one of the horniest men alive. If you're thinking Iraqi women are hot.
Oh, they're not that bad. They're not that bad.
Really?
Oh yeah, your eyebrow hair and your pubic hair shouldn't connect, but it's fine.
Exactly. They're
pick
known
a side, you faggots.
I know. How could they be oohing and eyeing me and you? We're holding an argument here, and you got people groaning and moaning. They are known to be hairy women.
Well, you know what? What's his name? Colin. He slept 9 hours. Didn't talk to me the whole way. The flight over there. He slept.
The mic went out.
The mic went out.
The mic went out. The mic went out.
I got it back. It's back.
Oh, okay.
He's snoring in my face with his bad cigar breath.
Oh, son of a bitch, this microphone.
Give him a headset.
I'm going to break something.
Give him a headset.
That microphone stinks.
Break it.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing there, Hawk?
We're getting Bob Kelly a headset. There you go, Bobby.
Oh, fantastic. Can you hear me?
Well, you got to talk right into it.
Pull it up a little, sweetie.
Oh,
There you
Jesus Christ.
There
Is
you
that
go.
better? Is that better?
All right, so the flight over. Colin Quinn was asleep the whole time.
Hey, was the flight in scary? Would you land in Baghdad?
No,
or
we
did you
landed
land
in Kuwait.
Kuwait, and then you drove up?
Then we flew.
In what?
In a C-130.
Right, so how was that now?
It was unbelievable. The only one that was bad was on the day we were leaving, we had to stop in Fallujah, which for 2 other comics from Boston, 2 open micers.
You're picking up open micers in Fallujah?
You're doing a one-nighter in Fallujah.
I think that's on backwards, by the way. You're supposed to put it on the other ear and then turn the mic around.
Well, on the C-130, it went the other way.
There you go. Yeah. there you go.
Thank you. Hey.
There he is.
Now you have it.
Yes.
All right, continue.
So on the way out, we all of a sudden we saw like these bright lights just shoot in the fucking windows out of Fallujah.
Uh-oh.
And I thought it was the sun, like the sunset.
Yeah.
Shooting in, but it was the actual fucking, flare shooting off the plane. One of those friggin' apes shot a rocket at the plane. Flying out of fucking Fallujah. But
really?
we're just naive. We're just like, look at the sun coming through. And then the guy
and
leans
it was
over.
like the anti-missile flares that they were shooting out the back of the plane?
2 of them just shot off, just red beams shot through the fucking windows.
That's pretty scary.
And the guy goes, yeah, that probably was something coming at the plane.
Probably something.
And he goes, it might have been nothing. And then the guy leaned over, he goes, let me tell you something. Don't believe that asshole. Those flares don't go off when somebody hucks a penny at the plane. So, Colin was pissed too. He goes, the legend's gonna die for 2 fucking open micers.
The legend?
The legend.
Is that what he's calling himself now?
He was annoying on this. He does not shut the fuck up.
He just yaps the whole time you're over there.
Did the missile heading toward the plane say Comedy Central on the side?
Actually, it said from Greg Giraldo. But yeah, he does not shut the fuck up. He yapped the whole trip.
Oh.
And he smashed me he would not stop smashing me.
Really?
The whole fucking trip. The 2 favorite lines when I was in my sleeping bag, he said I looked like a woman's speed stick. and then when we got out of the helicopter at like 2 a.m. and they gave us those little brake lights.
Yeah.
And I had 2 of them. I don't know why. The guy gave me 2, so I'm standing there like this. And he goes, Bob looks like a plane landing a plane. Fucking asshole.
That's what Colin does. He's just a fucking bully. Like, he'll smash you in front of all the troops just to get them laughing and on his side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's how as soon as he walks up, he's like, hey, this is Bob, Fat Bob, yeah? He's been eating the whole trip. And they're like, laughing at you. He actually walked into the fucking Marine base, and he starts talking to all these Marines, and he goes, yeah, Bob, he's a liberal, left wing. Is against the war. He really doesn't believe in the war. I tried to talk to him, but he doesn't. He's against everything you guys are doing over here. But he's going to try to see what's going on.
Before you even walk in, you're the scumbag.
Oh, they're all staring at me. They don't take sarcasm too well over there. Those fucking Marines.
I think they're overdone with the sarcasm.
He did the same thing to me up to a bunch of warthog pilots, and he's like, yeah, Jim's a liberal, he's against the war. And the one guy's like, hey man, I guess that's what we're over fighting here for. Your right to feel how you want to feel.
Oh shit! Then you got to explain to him, no, I'm not.
No,
you look like you're just lying.
I'm pro-war.
I haven't washed my ass in a week.
Well,
just to let you know. Smell my finger. Come here.
Well, we're trying to give away my fives. That could be a possibility.
Yeah, does anybody want to wash my ass?
A stink finger.
If somebody will smell Bob's finger after he digs it in his crack.
A lot of guys raise their hands for that.
Listen to me. You don't want to do it. Trust me.
For a MiFi, he'll do it, Bob.
Not only do I have my stinky ass, but I have dirty Iraqi sand in my ass.
You had to sleep in a sleeping bag?
Yeah, they gave you a sleeping bag. Dude, I didn't see a toilet for fucking days. And then the last night, we actually had a trailer with a toilet and a shower. I woke up in the middle of the night and just pissed out the door. I forgot I had a bathroom. I'm pissing, and then I look over to my left, and there's a brand new, shiny toilet. I was just like, fuck it.
No Four Seasons in Iraq? Or
no, there's no Four. I actually
like that, a Parker Meridian?
In Saddam's palace this fucking asshole. What a douchebag. He had 30 of these palaces. It was like Atlantis in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it was just gorgeous. And then there was this big wall around it. And if people looked over the fucking wall, they'd get shot. Jesus. And then they had a zoo on this fucking thing. They had tigers and shit.
Yeah.
Loose. They goes, yeah, there's a tiger around, and there's some coyotes and a panther.
Just wandering around.
And then later that night, I'm like, dude, I'm going to go to the bathroom. You mind walking with me? He goes, oh, you'll be fine.
Walking with me,
I'm like, could you load your gun because there's a fucking tiger around? He goes, no, I don't have to load my gun. I just have to outrun you, fatso.
That's true.
That's what the fucking asshole said to me. We saw like a werewolf walk by. I swear to God, it was like this.
Werewolf.
I'm not fucking around.
It was one of those Iraqi women you were talking about. Hairy bitches.
It was a werewolf with no clit. A werewolf.
I'm not kidding you. It was
Pull her pants down. This werewolf forgot its dentures. Wolf boy.
I jerked off one time the whole week, too.
You jerked off in Iraq?
One time, and I was so...
What do you use for stimulation in Iraq to jack?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Just got to use the imagination. Colin, someone yelled out.
Colin Quinn? He does look like the Queen of England after a fucking week in Iraq. He really does look like an old English woman. His fucking hair is atrocious. He's got nobody fucking putting gel in it and fixing the fucking hairline. His stomach, he's got one of those Irish potbellies. He has no ass, no legs, and just a fat, solid stomach. Just a round fucking torso.
What a mess.
Oh, he's a mess.
All right, you guys, let's hear it for Bob Kelly for stopping by. We're going to take a quick break, Anthony. When we come back, we got to give away a couple of these MiFis.
Yeah.
It's the O&A show, broadcasted live from the Hard Rock Cafe with a few of our friends. We'll be here till 11 a.m. on the East Coast, and
hey, we
Oh, yeah,
he
so
nailed
bad. Derek hit it, man.
Hello? I'd like to speak with Joe, please.
Joe.
Dildo.
Joe doing?
Dildo.
Joe Dudo. Joe Dudo. Not here.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay, thanks.
Hello.
Is Ben in?
Hello.
Ben.
What number did you want?
It's a 2-bar, right?
Yes.
Let's speak to Ben, please.
Who do you want to talk to?
Ben.
Ben?
Yeah.
Anybody's name Ben? 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 No, nobody
His last
but...
name is Mr. Dover. It's Dover, his last name is.
Who is it?
Last name is Dover.
Ben Dover. Ben Dover. Not here.
How about you, Ben Dover? I can fuck you.
What?
How about if you you bend over so I can fuck you.
Listen here, cocksucker, if you come over here, I'll bust your
Come over here, I'll bust your fucking nose.
Come on over here, you son of a
won't even
bitch.
be there.
I'll be here.
Fuck.
My name is Red. Red, come on over here.
Dick, you fucking
Come on over
mouth.
here,
Yeah,
son of a
stupid
bitch.
fucking...
Hello?
Fuck you, man. Pat my two.
Why don't you tell me where you are or come over and I'll score you?
You
tell me where you are and I'll come over. All by myself, I'll come over. You have 6 guys there. I'll shoot you, you son of a bitch. I put a few bullets into you. You motherfucker bum. You're a motherfucker. Your sister's a motherfucker. You're a cocksucker. Hello?
Yeah, how'd you like to be mutilated, you motherfucker? Cocksucking fucking douche.
Listen.
Yeah?
You yellow rat bastard, why don't you come over and say all these things?
I've been there.
You know your friends gave you away because you bragged about it, what you're doing. So they told me who you are. So I know.
Who am I?
So I know who you are.
Yeah.
So just wait until I catch up
know
with
what?
you.
You're a stupid cunt.
When I catch up with you, then you'll find out how those Z. You know how you make a Z? On both cheeks you'll have it. You motherfucker.
Like sands through the hourglass, so is the Owenday virus.
Yeah, Rich.
Good move, boss.
And you were married before, right?
Yeah.
Rich, are you going to
Hey,
have
listen,
a
guys,
prenup?
check it out. I can't
Honestly,
use the wall.
will there be a prenuptial agreement in your marriage?
Well, you know, she's
Yeah,
kind
is
of cool.
Bonnie gonna
because-
make you sign one? She's kind of cool.
Well, I'll tell you
Uh-oh.
what she did.
Here's the dangerous word. You know, she's kind of cool.
Well, she said we'll have a small wedding, and then we're gonna have 2 parties, one in L.A. and one in New York. She
Right.
goes, I'll pay for the L.A. one, you pay for the New York one. How many? You know. So right from the beginning, I don't think.
Dude, you better go to a lawyer and have him draw something up that says if God forbid the marriage ever ends, you leave with what you have. And
What about my
she
house
leaves-
that I already had before the marriage? No one could take your house. That you had
Bye-bye, marital assets.
Before that,
Oh,
before
yeah.
you're married?
There is no before
really
you're married.
a
dummy.
No, a house before you're married.
After you're married, there is no before you're married.
That's why
There is none.
That's why you got to keep.
That
separate.
is half is her house once you get married. That's what a prenup's for. You have a lawyer draw up that says the house that Rich had before you were married is Rich's house. It is not a marital asset. Just have that.
You know, but you know the deal. You can't hand somebody one of that and then have it.
boy.
You know it because you were ready to say it before.
There's
You
no
can't-
BM. You can't. You
There's
know
no
something?
before
married.
Yeah, but you can't have a contract. Where you go,
Then
How
you
many-
turn around and say, oh, yeah, I don't love you or have faith in the marriage because of this. Well, you don't because you're assuming it's going to have to be used at some point. I'm assuming it's never going to have to be used because we are so in love that I'm going to sign this, you're going to sign it, and we're never going to see it again because we're going to live our lives in love and blah, blah. But you, because you don't have confidence in the relationship, don't want to sign it because you assume it's going to be used at some point.
you
So
go
you're the
friendly?
one that does. Yeah, no, that's more bullshit out of my mouth.
How could anyone?
Yes, dear. Of course I'll tear that up. It's a nasty document.
Fast forward, Your Honor. I swear, Christ. More money. Yeah, Rich. That house.
How could she not? How could you not get a prenup with anybody? Not Bonnie, but anybody.
A guy with a career that could just take off at any time. You just don't know.
Right, or boss. I mean, there's no reason for you not to.
Or boss.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading. The Opie and Anthony Show. XM202.
We're black. That's right. Live St. Patty's Day, Opie and Anthony Show from the Hard Rock Cafe right here in Manhattan, hanging out with some of our closest friends. How many of you people are message board douchebags? Got quite a few in there. So they're studying us, Anthony. No, you know what they're doing? They're snapping hundreds of pictures so they could Photoshop and make us look stupid.
Because that's what they do.
They're screaming out whackbag.com, opieanthony.net, oavirus.com. FedEx is here, Anthony. He runs the what? He runs the website that has all the old Opie and Anthony, bits and shows on it, so people could catch up all over the country. Yeah. Well, we got Billy Burr stopping by to say hi. You guys, Billy Burr's been helping out the new show.
Nice hand for Billy Burr. Clap for Billy Burr.
And
Did he get a headset?
He doesn't have a headset yet.
Give that man a headset.
Try that, Billy.
Yeah, that's the right way.
Hello. There we go.
There you go.
Also, before we start with Billy Burr and see what he's been up to, I just want everyone to take notice of the guy that has passed out. We have
our first passed out guy.
As soon as I said that, he popped his head off the table for the first time in about a half hour, 40 minutes.
That's the Rumpelmans guy.
Yeah,
Rumpelmans.
No, but it was a 20-second rule. He was down for 20 seconds. That officially counts. He was fucking
he was passed out. Of course
right,
he was.
Definitely.
And he's going back to sleep, so.
All right, we got a my five for the first 8 people to rape him while he's passed out.
Absolutely wasted.
Yeah, he's wasted. Is that what he said?
My money's on that personal trainer next
wasted.
Wait, Kenny's over there for an exclusive interview with the first passed out
just
guy.
offended everybody.
Kenny, talk to him again. We couldn't hear you. We were talking over here.
I'm not an animal. I'm absolutely wasted.
You're wasted. What time did you start drinking, sir?
5:20.
5:20, and you were drinking Rumpelmans? How much Rumpelmans have you drank?
The whole bottle.
That is a fucked up individual, man. Wow. Dude, don't you realize it's St. Patty's Day, but it's only 9:15 and you're shot?
Yeah. Monster Rain!
Big
Yellow One's son!
The guy blew his load before 9 o'clock.
He started on the 16th.
You gotta love that.
My five.
He's not selling. He's an alcoholic.
Oh, it's completely.
He does this every day.
Yeah, this isn't a celebration one day.
He wants a my five for being drunk.
No, a my five for being drunk.
Maybe if he pisses his pants or something.
Yeah. Only if he gets behind the wheel and gets on the LIE.
Piss your pants.
Wait, Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, talk to him. See if he'll do that.
Will you piss your pants, sir?
Absolutely.
All right, get him on stage.
Right, come on.
Get him on stage.
Oh, my God.
Get him on stage.
Hey, you guys, thanks for having me down here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Billy,
See you guys later. This is great. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, Billy, you're going to have to follow this, by the way.
Yeah, Billy,
I know how you...
I know. I just got back from Shreveport. He's talking about coming from fucking Iraq. They were fucking shooting missiles at me. It was fucking unreal.
Right in the middle.
All right, hold on.
Not on the chair, man. I got to fucking sit down.
You got to just stand there.
Hold on. We got to set this up nice. Do we have a spotlight or something we could use today?
Nope, no pulling down your pants.
I was told this was a family show. I'm here to hype a benefit.
All right. Anyone have any, I don't know, we need some kind of spotlight that we could shine on this guy.
Hard Rock Johnny, we got a spotlight?
Yeah, and some live electrical wire.
All right, Hard Rock Johnny is getting the spotlight.
Yeah, we'll give you a bumper
Make sure
sticker
he doesn't
if you put
topple
some,
off the stage, Kenny.
Whoa. Yeah,
He's
Kenny,
kind of toppling.
No, I got him.
Make sure he doesn't fall.
Yeah, if we're going to do this, we got to do this right. So sit down for a minute, sir, so you don't fall on your head.
Fucking Billy.
Wait, Billy's had it.
No, he's not going. He's right here.
Yeah, well, you're not going to piss in
We'll
the
get
chair.
a new chair.
Yeah, we'll get you a chair.
All right, we're working on the spotlight. We got Billy Burr in the house. We got other people that have come up with things to do for the My Fives. One guy wants to drink urine.
Oh, wow.
Hey, man, I read it in a book once that it's safe.
Jimmy already has a my five.
All right, wait, that's the light we're going to use?
No, Hard Rock Johnny, I guess
Great,
he's
we got
working
a
it out.
pen light.
All right, Hard Rock Johnny's going to work on the lights.
You got it?
I can't hear you, sir. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
All right, we're
Why did you guys need me to come here, by the way?
You're hanging out.
Yeah, come on over here, Billy.
Sweetie, here's your water. There you go.
Thank you, Toots.
We like having more people around when we do stupid stuff like this because then we have more people to blame.
Exactly. What about the guy drinking the urine for the My Five?
Ugh.
No. Hey, this guy here wants to comment on the urine.
How about this? If this guy pees his pants, if the guy wants to put this guy's underwear over his face, I think
that'd be a good one. That's a good one.
God, we are a classy show, aren't we?
Sir, now you're pretty drunk, right? Kenny the mic? You're pretty drunk, right?
Yes, I am.
Now, when was the last time you took a leak?
About half hour ago.
A half hour ago? Now, you've drank a lot of alcohol.
Opie was there.
Wait, where was it?
Ooh.
Then the last time he took a leak was a half hour ago, and Opie was there.
And he had a small hog.
Opie was just jogging around the bathroom. He didn't mean to.
I came across you and your hog.
So now, do you feel like you can go again?
Oh, yeah.
Now, would you have any problem with being in front of the crowd like this and wetting your pants for a MiFi?
I mean, I'll try my best.
Do you think you could do it, though?
I think I might.
Yeah, all right. Well, he is completely ready to do this, I guess.
No stage fright, man. Just let it go.
Yeah, what about stage fright? I know if you're down there in the bathroom, sometimes it's kind of hard. You get a little stage fright.
Hold on, Ben is panicking.
It is hard, and it's hard when I don't have a 7-year-old boy to help me out. But
He's trying his hand at humor.
All right, was that a true confession?
All right, why don't we turn him around here? Why don't
We'll
we
be back with pedophile urination.
We're not gonna have a spotlight, so we'll use that little pen light, I guess, that Hawk is holding. Eric, stand him up. That's Billy. Your chair is now free. Billy Burke.
Oh, that's his.
Yeah, that's his now.
All right.
All right,
Spirit,
just stand
in the
there.
spirit of St. Patrick's
Hey, Kenny,
Day.
what's his name, by the way?
Chris.
Chris, it might be
Rhymes with
easier
kids.
if you shut your eyes and just relax.
Yeah.
And think about things
Does
like
anyone
water.
have a pair of shorts I can wear home?
Don't worry, it's not going to matter. You're going to be passed out the rest of the day anyway, so.
Jesus Christ.
No, you're not showing anything.
Yeah, you're not taking it out.
Yeah, you're not taking it out.
I gotta piss my pants.
There's no
have like a
taking
pair of
anything out.
sweatpants I can wear home.
There's no taking anything out, friend.
I like these people taking pictures of this moment.
Of course.
It's going to go into the
Just
scrapbook.
go. Get your hand out of it.
Don't take it out. Don't take it out.
All right, here we go. Everyone,
Hands to your side.
wait, everyone, let's quiet the crowd so he can concentrate.
All right.
Hands to your side.
We don't want him to have
Raindrop.
performance anxiety here.
There. It's as easy as
Keep
that.
your hands out of your pants.
Yeah, get your hands out of your pants. Get your hands out of your pants,
He
sir.
has to massage the area to induce urination.
Christ.
What's wrong with you?
All right. Hold on.
No, don't.
No,
We
don't touch.
We don't want to see it.
You can't take it out, dude. As hot as that would be.
Come on, just let it go.
All right, I'm trying.
Just want to see the front of
He needs a
his
fluffer
pants
to
turn
take a
darker.
piss.
A fluffer.
That'll help.
I know, right?
Hold on. Keep
Come on,
chanting.
everybody,
Keep
don't look at
chanting.
him.
Come
Don't
on.
look.
Oh no. The crowd is chanting. Oh no. He's pissed his Oh my God. In front of hundreds of guys. Oh Jesus. Oh no, I think we're in trouble.
Do you think?
All right, enough.
All right, cut it off.
Cut it off.
Enough. Get him out.
Oh, my God, it stinks up here.
All right, let's hear it for Chris, the first winner of a MiFi.
Oh God, get him out of here.
Wow, wait.
Get him into a bathroom.
Hey, what do you think of that, guys? That's something you don't see every day.
I think he shit his pants also. He stinks.
Winner.
Well, give that guy a MiFi.
That guy wins a MiFi. What a great moment for the Opie and
Give a
Anthony
pair of,
show.
hot
Another proud broadcasting moment.
Hey, they're giving us the cheers for that one, Anthony.
Oh, my
I
God.
like the photographs, like someone just hit a home run to win the World Series. Just sitting there. I got to capture this moment.
Oh, is everything okay up on the stage? Yeah,
No
good.
leakage? That's good. All right.
We just used it. He just absorbed it in his pants, I guess. So I wasn't able to see, thank God, but the crowd, did it slowly just get, his pants got darker in the front and down his leg a little bit? Was that what I was hearing?
You're getting a lot of nods, Anthony. So
Wrangler jeans, the choice for serious alcoholics.
Yeah, that's a great tie-in for St. Patty's Day because, a lot of people piss, shit, and puke themselves on St. Patty's Day. So that was kind of nice. The guy got intoxicated and wet himself, and he goes home a winner.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have time to go to the bathroom when you're drinking.
Right.
Just let it happen. Is that the same chair?
He was okay in it, though. He didn't do that.
fantastic. See, that's the type of stuff we're looking for.
I got to tell you that Ben was panicking the whole time.
Ben, I wouldn't look at him because I knew if I looked at him, I would have started going, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this. And
I got to tell you, at times, we're becoming a bunch of pussies with this new show.
Yeah.
And Ben's like holding a huge sign, take a break, take a break, take a break, freaking out.
No. When a man can't...
Ben has no comment.
When we've reached a point in our lives where a man can't get up in front of a crowd of people and piss himself, I don't want to be part of this country.
That's right, Anthony. That's right.
You know, a man should have the freedom, if he wants to win a MiFi, to come up in front of a group of people like yourselves on this festive occasion, like St. Patty's Day, intoxicated, just drunk to the bejesus. And if he wants to, if he feels he wants to have the freedom. Thank you, Opie. The freedom. This country is about freedom. And to be able to walk up in front of you people. If a man wants to piss himself, I say yes. Ask not where a bathroom is. Just piss your pants. That's what I say. I want his pants as wet as Mary Jo Kopechne's head hours after I went into the river. Absolutely. Why should I have to find a bathroom when I could just piss myself in a drunken stupor here? I say that's what America is about. And I'm not going to have some herky-jerky, big-hogged communist telling me where a man could piss himself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ich bin ein Piss myself. Mr. Gorbachev, I don't want to take down these pants. Thank you, ladies and thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
We will try to broadcast for 4 more years, but I wouldn't count on it. Wow, that was really, really good. I see an old face in the crowd that I want to bring up here.
Uh-huh.
Is that mic working?
Yes, sir.
All right. By the way, it was great to hear Jay Moore on the show yesterday.
Yes.
As we slowly but surely get the band back together.
As the healing continues.
Exactly.
Jay.
Our next goal is to get Dice back on the show.
Hey, yeah, huh? Hey, jerk off.
But an old face has stopped by to say hi. If we could get him center stage, Anthony. Grab the mic there.
I'm busy playing the garden this weekend. The Olive Garden.
The
Olive Garden. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, watch out for the
How you doing, guys?
The old Frenchie.
It's Frenchie.
Suck it, you fucking faggot. Suck it, you see that one, huh?
Where?
In Staten Island, you bitch!
It is almost like watching Dice do his act.
Wearing yellow around his wrist, very appropriate for someone who's French.
At the Olive Garden. Look at you, huh, Baldy?
You didn't tell me Bernie Getz was coming back.
Fucking faggots.
Wow, Frenchie, back.
I shove it up your ass, the white flag, you bitch.
They're raising their white Opie Anthony T-shirts as flags.
As little surrender flags.
I don't think so. No.
As little surrender flags. That's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Frenchie,
Anytime.
Frenchie, we were talking about you yesterday on the show. We want to know why when we go to your restaurant we still have to pay.
Yeah, Frenchie.
You invite us to your restaurant.
Because I'm a very good chef.
Like Joey.
Fuck off, everybody.
You can't cut us a deal. You can't get us a deal. You know, we go in maybe half price off the check.
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
You know, a lot of times you wind up tossing $300 down, and you go, but the dessert is on me. It's like, yeah, it's going to be in a second.
Yeah, Jay Moore brought this up yesterday.
Yeah, Jay Moore was very angry with you.
He went into the restaurant and he had to pay full price for everything. You gave him like a little I don't know, sherbet or something.
You invite Jay down, and he thinks he's going to get some kind of a bargain.
First of all,
yeah,
that fucking Jay, okay, he comes with like 7 people. That's one thing.
Oh, he
and
came with
then he orders food. He doesn't even order appetizers, that son of a bitch. He only orders main course, and he makes the girl pay for him.
Really? Wow.
Shut up! Up your ass, you fucks.
Andre. That's great.
You stupid fucks, shut up.
I wonder if we have the new Frenchie on the phone. No?
No, not yet.
He can go kill himself, that little prick.
It's funny because Frenchie walked in here. We're here at the Hard Rock. A lot of memorabilia on the walls. He surrendered to a picture of the band Berlin. He just all of a sudden, put his arms up. It was over.
Fucking son of a bitch. That's not what he says when he comes to eat by me, huh? That little prick.
No, I say,
Nice
oh my
and
God, look
quiet.
at the price of this food. Jesus. I'll take off for the water, guys.
Hey, is that sweater crooked or is the zipper supposed to be on the shoulder? Looks like an irregular.
Hey, thanks, man.
That's Billy Burr.
You're
There, Frenchie. All right, you guys, let's hear it for Frenchie.
Yeah, Frenchie. Wow, they are not Frenchie fans.
That's amazing. I thought he would have got a better response.
Yeah.
All right, is Pat from Munaki still here?
Yeah, Pat's here. Where are you, Fatso?
Does Pat have any more jokes?
Call me Patso.
Or does he
Hey,
want to come up here and
Pat.
shit in his pants?
Pat from Munaki.
God, Kenny, you gotta learn mic technique. You're killing us.
He yells into it like an inch away from his mouth.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's better.
It's okay, Kenny. It's okay.
Where did Pat go?
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Pat was all excited about the kid that pissed himself.
I'll go get him, boss.
Oh, this just in, Anthony.
Yeah.
Pat from Munaki is being interviewed by Bruce Kelly from the 80s channel.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah, we're going to go on vacation. What's going to happen, we're going to go into worst of mode for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But they're doing all sorts of interviews with the regulars from the show. They're
Yeah.
interviewing you and I.
Yeah.
We're going to talk up all the worst of bits just to make it a little more interesting for the people out
Right,
there.
right. It's not going to be yes, 2 weeks, but it's not going to be a regular worst stuff. There's going to be a lot of new material. We're recording a lot of stuff. I swear.
Yo, this feels like a union meeting. Yeah. There's not going to be that many layoffs. Everybody relax. You guys fucking suck.
And we're holding out for the health care, guys.
And you know what? Billy, they're getting drunker and drunker.
We're not moving this operation to Mexico. Relax.
All right, Anthony, why don't we regroup?
We'll wait for Pat to get done with his interview.
We're going to regroup.
Pat from Munaki.
Is Francine going to try another joke on the crowd now that they've had a few?
Well, they've had a few, and you know how comedy is. At the comedy clubs, the second show is usually a little better because the people are a little drunker.
I think we should give Francine one more chance, no?
Yeah, they've already pissed in their pants.
They pissed
The
themselves.
crowd's ready to laugh. I think you ought to give them a shot.
And we'll give away some more My Fives. Why don't we take a break? It's Opie and Anthony broadcasting live from the Hard Rock Cafe in the heart of New York City.
Yeah.
We will continue with Billy Burr.
Like sands through the hourglass, so is the O&A virus.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
You tell us.
Hey, man.
What's going on, Sweet Cheeks?
Welcome to the program, Vic.
Thanks, honey. Hey, I was just calling because, speaking of tribute bands, I don't know if you guys knew or not, but I think it was 2000, New Year's or Christmas, Great White actually did a tribute to Led Zeppelin called Great Zeppelin. And if you ever get a chance, I've got the stuff. I can send it to you if you want, but if you can find it, he is, I mean, if you didn't know, you'd think it was Led Zeppelin. I mean,
He's got that voice.
Well, we're going to go into our Gillette and see if we get a taste of Great White doing Zeppelin. Great White also did a tribute to Jimi Hendrix.
Yes, not to mention a fine one to the Towering Inferno.
Oh, that's awful. All right, here's Great White doing a little Zeppelin, a little taste.
Better than Robert Plant ever could sing this song, by the way.
You heard this version?
Plant's live voice blows. Yeah, this guy does a great job.
Baby, I'm gonna leave you.
Hits every note.
I said, baby, you know I'm gonna leave you. But Doris won! I'll leave you in the summertime.
AM 202.
Look, line up by the front of the stage now, please.
All right, I think we're back. Broadcasting live, Hard Rock Cafe, St. Patty's Day. These guys are getting pretty fucked up at this point, Anthony. It's the only virus spreading across America, thanks to XM satellite radio.
We've had a guy pass out. He wet himself. He went to MiFi. A lot of stuff going on.
Somebody's going to shit themselves for the Corvette, right?
And we got Bill Burr helping us out.
Yeah.
And he's going to be in studio tomorrow because Jim Norton's hitting the road. Jim, where are you going to be this weekend?
Cool. I will be bringing my mediocrity to West Palm Beach Improv actually tonight through Saturday night. So, none of you people will be able to make it, but if you're in Florida and you have nothing else to do, come down and please see me so I can get a ball.
Nice.
Boys?
Yeah.
Wow, it's going to be nice and warm for you.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Should be a lot of fun.
Hello?
Kenny, back off the mic.
Yes,
How
Kenny.
many times do we have to tell him?
Pat from Munaki needs some attention.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, guys. That guy that drank all the Rumble Mints?
Yeah.
He should play for the Harlem Globetrotters because he's good at dribbling between his legs.
Oh. Wow, his second
is the worst.
And then...
That was a tribute to old-time comedy.
Yeah. And his second CD is going to be a complete disaster.
Oh, the mess.
He's going to have the sophomore slump.
It's going to be one of those things where, the first album rocked and the second one just blows. It's over, Johnny.
All right, Kenny's trying to get our attention again.
Yeah, you have a new sponsor we got to talk to.
Ooh. We have a new sponsor? Yeah, the sponsors are starting to come back on the show, Anthony.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hot chick?
All the way in the back. If you wanted to call for her, she's all the way in the back there, fellas.
Opie, is it General Motors? Is it Dell Computers?
Jeanette,
what's our new
please make your way
sponsor?
over here, please.
Kenny, shut the fuck up!
I think that they were going to part. Hey, fellas, if you can just let
all right, wait, get up. Get up here.
Now
we're dealing with a bunch of alcoholics. Now this is gonna.
This is
where the show gets really
We
interesting.
knew that this was what it was going to degenerate into.
Where is this gal?
I never saw that coming.
All right,
Patrick's Day? No.
Drunks in a bar, doing a broadcast from a bar.
Yeah.
We're just trying to control the festivities.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Wow.
Good God.
What a lovely gal.
Hi.
No, you can't.
We don't care.
What is this for?
It's the talking to stupid.
I know, I can think of better things to do with it.
Yeah, wow, yeah. There you go.
It looks like a big black one, doesn't it?
You want me to hold it?
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Oh, she's lovely.
All right. Well, this is going to be the part of the show that goes nowhere.
Well, Opie, it's a new sponsor.
We love our sponsors, but was this the best opportunity to announce a new sponsor?
Wow.
You hear these animals out there.
That's how drunk they are. They can't even get show you're out. They just cut into the shape.
That's right. Tits. All right, Kenny, what the hell's going on? What's her name?
I don't know. We're going to talk to these people about some kind of sex stuff.
All right.
Opie, hi, this is Don, and this is Jeanette, and we're here on behalf of Sexits.com.
Sexits.com.
Yes, sir.
Sexits.com. And what is this about?
Sexits.com is an online personals website that provides its members with a discreet way to hook up while traveling our nation's highways.
That sounded very off the cuff.
Okay, hello, New York. I love you. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Wow.
I could get this out because no one can hear me. Bill Burr goes.
I would like to tell my story.
She looks like she's 28 from the back. She looks like she's 52.
I would like to tell my story, please.
I fell asleep in a tub in The Shining.
I would like to tell.
Don't worry. Hold on. Don't worry. They will let you talk.
Let me tell you something there, sweetie.
All right,
you
try
got
again.
to plow through.
They'll let you talk. Go ahead.
First of all, I would like to say.
Oh, you just got to plow through.
I am the Canal Street Madam, and I got something to say.
She's a madam. Very nice.
Wow, madam.
You're a madam?
I like that.
Hello. Now, can I have your attention, please?
no. They yelled
Now
no.
that I've got your attention.
They answered.
Now that I've got
Bill.
your
Can I have your
attention, my
attention?
name
No.
is Jeanette Meyer.
She needs a
Please
bra
let me
for her
talk.
back.
This is very important. My name is Jeanette Meyer. I've been on.
Love handles on her shoulder blade.
All right, you guys. Here. You guys. Shh. All right, go ahead.
Quality fucking time,
If you shut up, I will.
Quality fucking
Shut up.
sweetheart.
How about a little respect for the lady, everybody?
Quality fucking time,
How
sweetheart.
about a little respect for the lady, everybody?
Quality fucking time, sweetheart.
If everybody hushes and let me tell my story.
Now choke yourself.
All right.
And if I'm elected, I promise Sunday.
Guys, Jeanette really does want to show her tits.
Who's the radio guy?
But we're not able to. Hard Rock Cafe says no. I'm sorry, guys, because of the liquor being served.
They are so. You know something? You know something? I don't think you understand our audience very well.
I have a story to tell you.
You just
please.
have to plow through it.
Okay, my name is Jeanette Meyer.
Just talk, you
just
I've
have
been
to.
on 48 hours, prime time. I've had a movie. I am the Canal Street Madam in New Orleans.
What was the movie?
I was involved with the National Circuit bus by the FBI. The Pussy Posse. Okay?
Hey, Jim. Wasn't she in Last House on the Left?
You just got to plow through
I
it.
knew I should have worn my nun's outfit.
Wait.
That's terrific. Oh, boy, that's terrific.
All right, please let me speak,
Shut
please. I have
up.
so much respect for New York and the people here.
All right, sexits.com. What do you want to say, Jeanette? You're right.
They're starting a
Quality
channel.
fucking time, sweetheart.
She's
All right,
got
listen.
a point she's trying to make
Okay.
there, people. You know?
Yeah.
I was a part of the International Sex Circuit that was busted in 2001 during 9/11.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
What?
If you don't go down there and buy some pussy, then the terrorists win.
Y'all want to hear sex stories or not? Do y'all want to hear about politicians getting their dicks sucked?
How do you lose with
Do you
that
want
one?
to know where your taxpayer money's going?
Do you guys want to see tits?
Show us the clam.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's hear it for our new sponsor.
Timmy, show your tits. so I can talk.
Sexits.com.
Sexits.
That's right.
Thank you,
And now,
Anthony and
what-
Opie, for having me here.
What will people get when they go to sexits.com? What are they gonna? What do they expect?
Well, we're the highway. I'm now the spokesperson for the Sexist.com, in which we connect people throughout the country.
You connect
together.
people. So you go to the website if you're looking for a chick
Well, I
or
went
chicks
from
looking for a guy.
madam to being a spokesperson because I need something to do with my mouth these days.
Oh.
Are you really on the site, though? Are you one of the chicks they can meet on the site?
Huh?
Are you really on the site? You have
No, people can hook
oh, yes.
up. Like,
Do you ever turn
Oh, yeah,
trick
you can
for
go to
old time's
Google,
sake?
find out the story about the FBI, how they use the taxpayers' money. During 9/11,
you're
well,
losing him again. You're losing him again.
Well, you know what, though? Hold on. I got to explain what was going on. She's bending over to talk to us.
Yeah.
And everyone just took turns with their digital cameras getting a
Guys,
shot
the
of her
producer
dumper.
asked that we bring Jeanette off the stage.
What?
Oh, what happened?
Wait, what happened?
Ben Sparks asked that
Why?
I thought she had like
Why is Ben Sparks telling? Where's Ben Sparks?
we need advice.
Fuck Ben Sparks.
Fuck Ben Sparks.
Fuck Ben Sparks. Fuck Ben Sparks. Fuck Ben Sparks. Come on, Elo, chime in.
Yeah, she's trying to get her info out.
Yeah, I think she's got a real blazing story here. Politicians actually use prostitutes. I have no idea.
Yeah, you got a good politician story? Give her the microphone.
okay, Opie.
You got a good politician story? Can you bend over more? Because
Yes,
they're trying
I do, actually.
They're
I do
trying to
have-
get shots of your Das
I just wanted to show you guys.
You got to plow through, sweetheart.
I am now the spokesperson for Sexist.com.
Just see the end of the story and just start walking towards it. Every sentence is another step.
I'm 46, baby, but I still got it. Anyway, we have a new internet called Sexist.com. I'm now the spokesperson for it.
She keeps just saying once upon a time.
Once upon a
I'm
time,
wearing
right.
my guns up next time. I have stories to tell you guys.
All right, why don't we give the... Wait, why don't we give the microphone to the brains of the operation?
All right, sir. Would you like to grab the microphone?
Your money.
Wait, I want to hear what Roseanne Barboys has to say.
Well, they wear Dom Perignon tied to them.
Ooh,
yeah.
Very nice.
Wow, Kenny
I think you're lovely.
Kenny just assaulted her for the microphone.
It's sexits.com. Go ahead.
Sir, maybe you could do a better job at telling people what sexits.com.
Yeah, you guys
turn around, tell them.
listen to what this guy has to say, okay?
Yeah.
Get in the middle of the stage. They'll listen to a
All right,
guy.
guys. All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
You just got to plow through, sir.
As stated before, just try to see the end
Let
of
me
the
make
story.
it here. Let me make it. Hold on, guys.
This is how we treat our new sponsors. You gotta
Oh,
love this.
just don't hear that. Just don't hear the fuck yous.
All right. Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Jesus. Go.
All right, listen.
Just plow ahead.
So that'll be available outside the building after the show. How's that sound? Would that work for you? And she'll be happy to talk with you.
Don't ask questions,
Just
man.
tell them what Sexist is all about.
Sexist.com is an online personal website.
Sir, just plant your feet and plow ahead.
Sir, you just have to go through it.
Yeah.
Let them know what they're going to get.
Tits.
It provides its members with a discreet way to hook up while traveling our nation's highways.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
By being able to plot your course while driving the interstate.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Is Sexist.com a porn site?
Is it a porn site?
I love New York.
Is Sexist.com a porn site?
No, Sexist.com is not a porn site. In fact, it's an online personals website.
Hey, what's the name of the website again?
Sexist.com.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
But do they allow adult content?
No, but it allows adult content. Users must be 18 years of age or older.
All right, get him off the stage, Kenny. Kenny, get him off the stage. Kenny.
Good, wrap it up.
Kenny.
Just put a button on the story.
Get him
wrap
off
it
the
up.
stage. Get him off the stage.
Wow. Opie, it's a personal introduction service is what it is.
Yes.
You want to hook up with a girl wants to hook up with you. Through Sexits, you can then hook up with chicks, and you know, who knows what's going to happen once you meet them. Things like that. Yeah, all kinds of stuff can happen. Go to Sexits yourself and check it out and see if it'll work for you. There you go. Wow.
And can I say...
Our audience is brutal.
I was supposed to have some interaction with that lovely young lady, and you guys all cock-blocked. Thanks a lot.
And he means that. Thank you.
Anthony, you know what? I think we should do the script live on the air now.
Oh, now they had...
Oh, we have a script.
People, they have written a script for us, and you know how well it works when the sponsors write scripts for us, and they want us to read it.
I guess we're going to start reading this tomorrow when we're back in the studio, but
yeah,
we could give it a try live in front of everyone. We have cute little lines that everyone wrote.
So here you're going to catch some of our acting chops now as we run through this script that we didn't write. This was written by. Oh yeah.
.com.
All right, Anthony, let's...
All right, let me start. Jimmy, you have your script?
I certainly do.
Where? You got page 1?
I do, right there. I actually have the first page, and then I have St. Pat's Live integration script ideas.
That's page 1.
It's an idea starter.
Your first line is there.
Ooh.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Should be good.
I've found something very interesting on the web recently that we debuted on the show some time ago. They're calling it Sex-Sighting.
Sex-Sighting.
Do you remember having those people on?
Well, Anthony, of course I do. That's the interview we did on St. Pat's Day at the Hard Rock Cafe. Jimmy remembers that, don't you, Jim?
I got my mule's worth.
Oh, you stop it, you.
Yeah, and apparently others are too because it's catching on.
Ooh,
Reading from their webpage here, it says, after going live on the internet in March and having their first national broadcast on the Opie and Anthony program that went so well, thousands of users have found sexits.com to be the newest, most exciting personal introduction service on the World Wide Web.
Jim Colon. Because it's finally a website that meets the needs of the everyday pervert.
Ha ha ha! It goes on to say...
Wait, let them finish. West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach, tonight through Saturday.
Sexits.com provides its members with a discreet way to hook up while traveling our nation's highways.
Jesus, finally I get another line in this
Yes.
crappy commercial. We should have them back on sometime, Anthony.
If for no other reason than to get Wheelchair Fred a membership.
Oh, that's terrific. Chef of the future. Chef of the future. This handy housewife helper. Well, there you go.
And then we need a female voice that we don't have right now,
scripts work so well with the Opie and Anthony show.
Is that Charles Manson down there in the front row?
Which one?
Wow. There you
Charles
go.
Manson right there.
Hey, I love Foghat. Favorite band.
All right, well.
My God. Do you think that went just like they imagined it would when they signed up to sponsor the program?
Of course it did.
Do you think they pictured
That's
coming
the
up on
final
stage?
draft, too, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Do you think they pictured coming up on the stage in front of the audience and it going that way? I don't think so.
They can't figure this out. Club Soda Kenny, we got some people that want to do some St. Patty's Day jokes before we take another break.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Who's the first one to do an Irish joke? It's got to be Irish.
Yeah, don't just turn other jokes into... I love the one, the Irish joke about how do you get Irish kids to stop jumping on the bed? You put Velcro on the ceiling. How do you babysit an Irish kid? You wet their lips and stick them to the wall.
Oh, wait, I got a good Irish joke. What's the best thing to ever come from Ireland? An empty boat.
See
how that works?
Yeah. All right, let's go, Kenny.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tim. I'm here from New York. I'm a Marine, just on leave from coming back from Iraq.
Hoorah! Hoorah! Semper Fi!
Woo! All right.
Hold my fucking hand over there. I said choke yourself.
How many Irishmen does it take to screw in a light bulb? 30. 1 to hold the light bulb, 29 to get drunk and make the room spin.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
Who's next? Step right up.
I try to do sound clips and people step on them.
What have we got here? Fucking comedian.
See? He's a Marine.
All right. William Frawley, everybody.
William Frawley.
How
you doing?
Hey, Rick.
I'm a Marine also. Yeah, sure.
Ned Beatty, ladies and gentlemen.
What's Irish and stays out all night? Patio furniture.
Patio furniture. I gotcha. That one had him rolling in Korea.
Chris
I
from
get
New
it.
York.
Hi, Chris.
What's the
Wait,
difference?
Chris.
Go ahead.
What's the difference between Martin Luther King Day and St. Patty's Day? On St. Patty's Day, everyone wishes they were Irish.
Wow.
I think the racial slurs drowned out the punchline.
I heard a much funnier punchline from the audience. Jesus Christ.
My name's Adam. I work at a poker club.
Well.
Why can't Irish
shit.
people read? Wait, what?
See? Beat him. That was good. We need Irish jokes, sir.
I don't get that. What's that mean? Oh.
This is Dan from Long Island. What do the Irish and Amadou Diallo have in common?
Oh, boy.
It takes over 40 shots to bring them both down.
Not bad. Not
There you
bad.
go. Not bad.
Little pandering, but not bad.
By the way, I loved you as the father in Family Ties.
Did you hear about the Irish magician? Every time he walks down the street, he turns into a bar.
Oh, my God. There you go.
What was worse, that joke or the delivery?
He walks
Yeah,
into
that
a bar.
delivery was real bad. Real bad.
Anybody else want to make an ass out of themselves?
You should have had like the Fosse hands going.
right.
When he
Why are Irish families so big?
Why?
Because they're always too drunk to put the rubber on.
Oh, my God.
Bullshit. It looks to me like the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress.
Come on, who's next? Step right up.
He sounded like he was just reading facts.
He looked at me for help.
Global warming is increasing by 0.5 degree. Come on, I get nothing for that?
You hear about the Irish Jew? He shoved bottles up his ass to get the money back.
Wait, stand up and tell that.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a leprechaun.
Holy shit. Hey, sir, your Clover is double parked outside.
Hi, Why do Irishmen wear kilts? Because a sheep can hear Zipper from a mile away.
Ah, there you go.
I love the answers we're getting from the
Wait,
crowd,
hold on,
Anthony.
wait, sir. What? I didn't mean to make. What's your name, bro? I didn't mean to make fun of you. Scott, is it cool to eat pussy standing up?
I like the answers we're getting
Insert
from the crowd.
Irish joke here at eatabullet.com.
Oh, you're a fine man.
Plug whore.
Stop it!
Anyone else? Anyone else with their Irish jokes?
Celtics, there you go.
I invented St. Patrick's Day.
I don't find that funny at all.
Come on, step up.
I don't care.
What do you call a black Irishman?
What?
Nigger.
Oh. Wow, we've gone as far into the gutter as we possibly can here.
There had to be a few of the other ones left, didn't you think?
Jesus.
Go right to that one.
Hold on, hold on, Rob.
What's the best part about an Irishman?
The fact that you look like Rob Reiner?
They're not a nigger.
Oh, God. Oh. Jesus.
Boo.
Is there no way to screen these things?
Yeah.
Let's get it
Any,
back.
any other
I want to see
racists
you
in
tell
the
that
audience?
joke on Hot 97.
Yeah, there you go.
We got two more coming through, Kenny, there.
Come on, hurry up.
Anybody else? No?
Wow.
Someone raised their hand to your
Charles
right.
Manson wants to tell a joke.
We got a girl that wants to tell a joke.
Oh, come on up,
girl!
Girly. Look at the girly.
Nice.
Yeah, this one.
In good time.
Wow, she's got a
I'll
really
tell
nice
you
set.
what.
Nice thumper.
Thanks. This joke's actually for you.
Okay.
What's the difference between a Polish tranny and an Irish tranny?
That would have been my first answer.
What's that?
The difference between a Polish tranny and an Irish tranny. I don't know.
Kiss my dick and find out.
Oh, wow.
Not bad.
I'll tell you what. I'll show my tits if the guy who wanted to drink pee for a MiFi comes and drinks my pee.
Well,
But
that might be a little
you
much.
have to hold my dick while he does it.
Her and that dick of hers.
I like it.
Wait. By the way, she was from myradiostore.com. That's been helping out the Opie and Anthony show. Ziggy and the gang is here, so.
Very big supporters of the show.
That's right. Is
All
that
right,
it,
hold
hopefully?
on. The guy from the guy from the Deer Hunter wants to tell a joke. Go ahead.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference between an Irish homosexual and a tumbleweed? They both blow around until they end up on a fence post in Wyoming.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Oh, my God.
Kind of funny.
But, sir, why did you say what's the difference? That's what makes them the same,
Yeah,
stupid.
that's true.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? And that's exactly how they are.
How did the one-armed Irishman fall out of the tree?
Uh-oh.
I don't know, but you can find out at eatabullet.com.
Oh.
All right, we're done.
Oh, he does
Wait.
another Eat a Bullet reference.
One Irish joke, though. Do you know where you'll be able to hear a lot of Irish jokes this weekend? West Palm Beach in the Improv. I have a bevy of them.
What's cool about having an Irish friend?
I don't know.
Because I had an Irish friend. He was like, yo, I'm Irish. I'm like, yo, that's cool. And he was like, yeah, that's cool. West Palm Beach this weekend.
It's just degraded into doing old hack bits from the show.
Yeah, but it's
Irishman's idea
upgraded
of
from
foreplay?
racism.
What is that, sir?
What's an Irishman's idea of foreplay?
I have no idea.
Brace yourself, Bridget.
I like how you added the accent on that.
Come on, it was a...
What is it? Brace yourself, Bridget.
That was a throwback.
Immersed himself in that joke.
Hold on, there's somebody here.
Yeah, last one.
Uh-oh.
Were the Irish
All right, hold on, sir.
Wait. No, we're just looking at the fact that you have hair exactly like Nathaniel.
Wait.
No,
You
just
got over
the
here.
other
Hi, I'm
thing.
Ray
You got to
from
go
Long
over here.
Island.
Go ahead. Wait, what's your name?
Ray
What?
from Long Island.
Cool. Welcome, Ray.
Hi. How you doing?
Good luck.
All right, go ahead. Tell your joke. Hurry up.
Did you have to wait for?
What
Did
do
you have to
Irish
wait?
people call a staircase?
What?
An abortion clinic.
That's kind of funny too.
We'll end with that,
Right.
Anthony. Why don't we take a quick break? It's
Do
the
you
Opie
think-
and Anthony Show broadcasting live from the Hard Rock Cafe.
Do you think he had a
list?
Do you think he had to wait?
Staircase.
Do you think he had to wait in the chair reading the magazine until Elo was done with his haircut?
Oh, that really is a great one.
All right, still smell urine.
Let's get out of here for a little bit. We'll be back with you on a virus on XM Satellite Radio.
Hello? Yeah, listen. Who do you think you are fighting like that on the phone? What the hell? I asked you for a fucking name and you start screaming and yelling.
Why don't you come over here and say that face to face, you motherfucker?
Oh, I asked you for his name. What are you yelling at me for?
Why don't you come over face to face and I'll tell you right away. You just tell me you're the guy that calls. Why don't you tell me where you are and I'll come over to see you?
All I did was call you up. What are you talking about?
Why don't you tell me I'll come over to see you where you
Come
are?
over there. I'll stab you, you motherfucker.
Why don't you tell me where you are? I'll come
See,
over.
you ain't got the guts to fucking face me.
I ain't got the guts.
Fight me.
Why don't you tell me that where are you and I'll come right over.
I'll come over to your place.
I'll come over to your joint.
Fucking bastard. What the hell's wrong with you?
Why, you lousy motherfucker bum. Why don't you go out and fuck your mother for a change?
I fuck your mother.
Yes,
I'll fuck your mother.
you can do anything you want, you yellow red bastard. You want me to go over? Come over. I'll meet you wherever you want me to meet
come over
you.
there because all your friends are there, because that's what you need.
I'll come over you without my friends to your place. I'll meet you wherever you want. You yellow son of a bitch. And you know something? I happen to know who you are. And wait till I catch up with you. I'll put the ZZ on both cheeks of your life. You'll remember me for the rest of your life. Your friends told me who you are, so I know who you are. I'll get you, you cocksucker, and when I do, boy, God bless you.
Yes, hello?
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, can I speak to Mike, please?
Mike who?
Unstinks.
Who?
Unstinks.
Mike Unstinks?
Yes.
Anybody named Mike Unstinks? Mike? Somebody with that name.
Nobody? Thanks a lot. Yes, can I speak to Clint, please?
Who?
Clint.
Clint?
Yeah.
Anybody named Clint? Clint? Anybody named Clint? Nobody by that name.
His last name is Torres, T-O-R-I-S.
Torres?
Yeah, Clint Torres.
Clint Torres?
Yeah.
Clint Torres. Clint Torres. No.
He's not in yet? Okay, thanks.
Life in corporate America can be a grind.
All they do is they remove the humor from everything.
And you don't want to worry about your behavior around the office becoming a problem.
I'm standing here with this erection feeling silly.
You're going to need some sound advice
Talk less and suck more.
from a qualified professional.
I'm a stand-up comic who hates his own guts.
New from the HIV Corporation. It's the Jim Norton Sensitivity Handbook.
Sensitivity training. Maybe you could send someone from Human Resources in, and they can tickle my bag a little. I can go, ooh, very sensitive area, and then they can leave.
Jim will help you construct a business plan.
Greed is good.
He'll guide you through the hiring process.
Hire all fat chicks if you don't want them harassed.
He's also a whiz at customer relations.
Here's what you do, stupid. When they complain, you go, click. You take the phone. Click.
Ladies will also enjoy Jim's wardrobe recommendations.
You send them to training to not have those big tits showing during the workday.
Jim is also an experienced marriage counselor.
How could you marry a chick that won't drink out of your mule?
And he can help mend even the most fractured of family relationships.
I killed my wife with a hammer.
And he'll also assist with time management.
1:30, Human Resources attempts to talk about sensitivity training. 1:35, they are wiping saliva that Jim Norton has spit on them off of themselves as he walks outdoor. End of meeting.
Call 1-800-LOG-DROP for the Jim Norton Sensitivity Handbook. Order today.
Meeting adjourned.
Opie and Anthony, XM 202.
guys doing out there, huh? These guys are having a lot of fun. We're broadcasting live, Hard Rock Cafe.
Animals.
The Opie Anthony program. Jim Norton in the house, obviously, and Bill Burr helping us out today. He's going to be sitting in for Jimmy tomorrow in studio as well.
Cool.
He was just telling me off mic that Keith Robinson called them about the Robert Blake trial.
Really?
Yeah, Keith and Patrice called me up and they go, "Hey, Bill, how you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing good." They go, "You upset?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "You're not outraged?" I'm like, "No, why?" And he goes, "Because Robert Blake just got off for killing his wife." And I was like, "So why would I care?" He goes, "Well, you guys fucking flipped out when OJ got off of the same shit." I was like, you assholes.
Dude, I got the same call after you did from those two awful racists, and they're like, "Yeah, we just got Billy Burr." They're calling every fucking white comic and giving the same spiel. Where's your outrage?
Of course they are.
You know what I said to them? I said, "Yeah, but if Robert Blake killed a black girl, you guys would have burned down half the fucking city by now."
Of course.
Very
yeah,
good.
she was a pudgy white chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
Anthony, this could be the showstopper coming up here. We're giving away MiFis.
Ooh.
The guy pissing himself wasn't considered the showstopper?
Well, we'll have the audience.
Yeah, if I was producing this, I would have put him on a little towards the
Yeah,
end.
a little toward the end. I might have slipped up there.
By the way, that guy is passed out in the corner right now again.
Yeah, there he is, face down on the table.
And this time he's
a lightweight. Look at him.
And this time he's not raising his head off the table.
What is he wearing? The same pants?
Oh, yeah.
He's just wearing his piss
Funny thing
pants.
is, he's got to work the second shift down at the CVS.
Well, Anthony, we have another MiFi to give away.
Yeah.
And I've been handed a note. Wow, he just raised his head barely.
Oh, is he teetering?
Hey, if you shit yourself, we'll give you a boombox.
We got a girl.
He did already.
We got a girl from Long Island who wants to make out with Pat from Munaki.
Wow.
And then suck his toes and, of course, the area where it's missing a toe.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Is that good enough for a MiFi?
That's pretty cool for Pat.
Yeah.
All right, let's get...
What does she look like?
I have no idea what she looks like.
She should get stock in the bar for that.
Really?
Where is she?
Where is this woman?
Where is this enchantress?
From Long Island, huh?
Oh, she's lovely.
Is that you?
She might be lovely after a few more.
Hello.
Get her to hop up on the stage so we can take a little peek.
Where is the lovely lady?
Jim.
Working her way up on stage. You know she can't walk upstairs very easily. She's got to be
this
hammered.
is internet worthy. You really should be videotaping this.
Oh, they are.
They are. Yeah, get this up on a website somewhere.
Steve is.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of video for the websites.
It should be about a half hour post doing the paperwork.
Oh, God.
By the way, Master Poe is in-house today, yes. Helping us out.
All right.
All right, here's the girl. She's from Long Island.
I'm not going to watch it. I want to maintain a certain
Wow, that's cool.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I just don't need to see
Why don't
that.
we get to know our contestant a little bit first, Anthony?
Yes. I like the getting to know
tell
you
us a little bit
portion.
about your background.
Yeah.
Tell the crowd about your background.
Yeah, what do you do?
Hey,
Hi, everyone.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Brian. Hi,
Hold on,
Christina.
hold on. Could you put out... Hey, miss?
You got to back her off the mic.
Miss? Could you put on a white jumpsuit and sing CC Rider? Oh, no.
Never mind.
Because I will do it. I don't know. I just don't know CC Rutger. I don't know. But I'll put on a white jumpsuit.
CC Rutger Hauer.
All right, talk to the crowd here. Let's
That's
go.
great.
Is everyone having fun?
Oh, stop. Wait a minute.
I am.
You yell into that microphone.
Far enough?
Kenny, hold the mic for her.
Tell everybody what you've been doing since you were in that B-girl costume in the music video. No? I thought it was kind of funny.
Blind Melon? Sure. I'm with
Blind
you.
Melon?
Is that Tina Yothers?
Tina Yothers? A Tina Yothers reference.
It's hard to hear when you're on.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. They're listening.
All right, without yelling and screaming into that mic.
Where's Pat?
I didn't know we were having a heart reunion at the Hard Rock
Tell everyone
today.
what you do. What do you do for a living?
What do I do? I'm
that was good.
makeup artist for MAC Cosmetics.
You're a what?
Yeah, but I'm not a dirty whore. Thank you.
She showered.
You all right? So you work in a cosmetic place.
Yes,
And
I'm
you're
in the
from-
cosmetics business.
You're from Long Island.
Yes, I'm from Long Island.
What part of Long Island are you from? What part of Long Island are you from, miss?
Valley Stream.
Valley Stream, the home of Jim Brewer, I believe.
Wonderful. When is she going to sing Crazy on you?
And I need a MiFi.
And you need a MiFi. And now you're willing to make out
Yup.
with Pat from Munaki.
With Pat.
and then lick.
Oh, look at Pat. Look at what he's doing with his tongue.
And then lick where his toe was.
That's right.
I thought that was
Have
George
you-
the Animal Steel.
Have you ever met Pat before?
Very bad.
All right, listen.
How about talking to the hosts of the show?
Yeah.
Have you ever met Pat before?
I met him at the bar.
Oh, just now though, today, not before.
No, about 2 minutes ago.
All right.
10 minutes ago.
Hey, can
For
Pat-
a second.
Can Pat cop a feel as well?
Yeah.
Can he feel you up a little bit? Just a little.
Side of the
I
breast.
think we got enough going on
But
here.
no, as you're kissing, how about his hand just touches on the outside?
I think we got enough. We got the make out, we got the toe.
On the outside.
Come on. That's pretty good.
Not under the shirt, on the outside.
On the outside.
Just a hand on the outside.
For a half a second.
Half a second. Just like it's going to brush over.
All right.
Yeah.
We got to brush
Why
over.
not?
Brush over, cup your ass.
We got to brush
There
over.
you go. Because it's got to look authentic, you know,
Pat.
like you're really a couple.
Hey, could you put on a half a shirt and say, do you want to kiss me on the mouth?
Excuse me?
Very nice.
Now, I'd
get
like
this
to talk
going.
to Pat about this for a minute. If we can take the mic over there. Pat,
Is this okay with you?
Oh, it's fine with me.
Pat, when was the last time you would with a woman, making out with a woman?
Animals don't count, do they?
No.
Okay.
A little while ago.
I'm 41. Maybe in my 30s.
In your 30s. So it's been a long time since you made out with a chick.
Yeah.
So you're probably a little excited about this.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah?
He's going to spill semen in his pants.
Oh, great.
She could say she got hepatitis from Munaki.
You're going to ruin this before it even happens. Look, we even got you where you're going to be able to cop a little feel.
Hey,
You gotta
that's been a
believe in
while.
the joke.
That's very smooth the way you're rubbing your hands together. That's never the sign of being anxious.
Yeah, this is great. Mwah.
Dry your hands to pick up the axe handle properly.
Are we ready or what?
I think we're ready for this.
You guys ready
All right,
for this?
look,
Or
I want to direct this a little bit.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
You lucky girl.
Hold on. I want to direct this a little bit. Make sure it looks authentic. It's got to be very romantic. Now, don't start off with the cop in the feel. Slowly work your hand up her side, and then just brush over her tit.
Shall we go for the pants?
And then, like the other hand, put it around her waist and maybe grab her ass a little.
Wait, Anthony, how long do they have to make out for? It can't just be a quick little make
Till
out.
11:05.
How about want to go for 30 seconds?
Is 30 seconds okay?
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
I'll
30
do
seconds. Make like you are the most passionate couple.
And you got to feel Pat. You got to rub Pat. You can't just leave your hands at your
Yeah.
side.
You guys got to tell me when to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll tell you.
I will tell you when to
Rub
stop.
his mule. You got to rub his mule.
We will.
You have to.
For some reason
you
I'm
have
thinking
to make
of
it
Swamp
look
Thing.
authentic and make it look like you are a very romantic couple.
Is she getting excited over this? Because
She must really want a MiFi.
there's something going on there. Is she getting a little excited?
Yeah? Are you a little excited about this?
Very. I want a MiFi.
Oh, jeez, you're making Pat feel great. Yeah, I'm excited. I want that MiFi. Are you a whore like the crowd is saying?
I'm not a whore, and I know that, so it's okay.
Yeah. All right.
All
All right. Well, that's good.
All right, she's got self-esteem. That's
There's
good.
a difference between a whore and a slut.
Are you a slut?
No, I'm not a
No?
slut either. But
All right.
please, if I was on the other side of the stage, I'd be screaming the same exact
right.
thing. So.
Good. Tell yourself
Pat,
whatever you
yes,
have to.
Knows how to play the game. I like this.
Pat?
She'll be scrubbing herself in the shower after this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Here it comes. The timer will start when you first touch lips.
And wait, by the way, this doesn't get the MiFi.
Why?
No, because then she's got to do the toe thing.
Oh, then the toe thing,
Yeah.
right?
She'll be halfway to the MiFi after
Yeah.
that.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
30 seconds.
On air.
30 seconds.
On Ant's call.
Right when your lips touch. Here we go.
Stick your tongue in her mouth, Pat. Stick your tongue in her mouth.
Wow.
That's 1 second.
All right.
2 seconds.
Here you go, Pat. Work the hands.
3.
Work the hands, Pat. Up to the boob. Oh, yeah,
Nice.
Pat. Nice.
We are halfway there.
We're halfway there, almost.
Now we're halfway there, Anthony.
Keep
You
going.
should get a DVD player, too.
Wow, Pat. Unbelievable.
Almost there. Almost there.
Oh, wow, Pat. Pat's
grabbing ass.
pulling her into him.
They actually just stopped. I think it's a restart, don't they?
Oh, what's the matter, Pat?
Come on, Pat. Fucking keep kissing her.
Why, you want us to yell time?
What's wrong with you, you goody two shoes?
16 seconds.
No, don't put your hand on top of her head, Pat. All right. What do you care what time it is,
What's
Pat?
the matter with you?
Pat went right back in
Pat,
for more.
we're helping you out, Pat.
Yeah, Jesus, you're cock blocking your
Oh, he's grabbing.
He's grabbing boob.
He's grabbing
Nice. All right, there you go.
21
30
seconds.
Wow. Wow.
29 seconds.
All right, get the mic back here.
right,
Get the mic. What do you think of Pat's technique? His kissing.
Excuse me?
What do you think of Pat's technique? How was it?
It was wonderful. He was a great kisser. Good job,
Wow.
Pat.
Pat, how did that feel?
Great.
Pat, lift your front of your pants up and show the crowd. Are you sporting?
No, he's diabetic. That blood flow is awful.
Very good. Well, you're halfway there. Now what we're going to do is get a chair up here. Big, heavy I-beam type chair for Pat to sit in.
Yeah.
And you're going to take your shoe and socks off, show where that awful diabetic toe was cut off, and she will then kiss it
and lick it.
Somehow his lower body's totally in shape. Have you noticed that? Like his upper body has 50% fat.
Yeah, he's very in shape from the middle of the thighs down.
It's like he's wearing a flak jacket or something. He's got a fat suit on or something.
All right. Has he taken the sock off yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you think of that?
If his head fell on your foot, you'd lose
Kenny,
a toe.
we got to interview them here. Come on.
Yeah, get the mic up there.
Anthony, I'm looking at the 4 toes.
How's your self-esteem, little lady?
It's absolutely wonderful.
Pat, you got to sit down so we can lift that foot up.
Yeah, take a seat there, Pat.
Oh, my God.
And show everyone your Fred Flintstone foot. Don't call Pat a dirty whore.
Does his feet smell?
Yeah, there's a horrendous odor that is wafting up here.
Hey, Pat, do your feet smell?
Size 14.
All right, Kenny, give me the mic. All right, Pat. Lift up your... Is that on?
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, did you shower this morning or no?
What's that?
Did you shower this morning or not yet?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Anthony, here's the scene. Pat is on a chair.
Yeah.
For the audience at home. The foot is exposed. It looks like a Flintstone foot, like someone mentioned earlier.
Oh,
God.
Oh, my God.
Damn it.
So this is something Bobby Kelly would email me. And I'd accidentally open it up. This is horrendous.
Is Bob Kelly still here?
No, he was tired, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got to suck on all 4 of the toes and then kind of work over the area that used to have a toe. We'll give you a MyFi, okay?
Yeah, and then the MyFi is yours.
By the way, we are filming this for the website.
Yeah,
so
kind of run up and down the toes and then really dig in where that one used to be.
30 seconds as well. But actually more, because you got to do each toe and then lick the scab where the other toe used to be.
God damn it.
The valley. The valley where the toe was.
Kenny, we need someone to... Hold on. We need someone to lift the foot up higher so everyone can see it.
Anthony, I'm not going to be available tomorrow. I just realized I got other stuff to do.
Yeah, you got other things to do.
I got other stuff to
This
do.
is really disgusting.
This girl's a trooper.
All right, we're getting a stool or something so Pat could be higher.
Check that guy's pants. Nice one.
A lot of cameras are in there now, Opie.
They're getting
video and pictures.
Wow.
They're getting Pat a bigger chair.
Frenchie, grab the mic, Anthony. Go ahead, Frenchie.
What is that? That chair is going to be bigger? It's the same chair.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's going to put his foot up on the chair.
All right.
Oh.
Jesus. All right. We want to lift the foot a lot higher. Is there anything else that we can?
you like that, huh? Yeah,
wait.
Hold on, not yet.
Miss, you got to hold the foot. Place your arm on the chair and hold the foot up here. So
Yeah, could you hold it up? There you go.
Yeah, you bitch. You suck that too, huh?
All right. Hold on. We're just about ready.
All the toes.
All right, she's holding the Pat from Munaki's foot up in the air, Anthony.
Oh.
Are we ready for this?
As ready as we can be.
I am not watching this.
All right. Pat, you ready?
Shall I moan?
You can do
No,
whatever you want.
please.
Oh my God, there's like 20
You know
cameras.
what? You can commentate.
There's 20 cameras right in her face right now. Whenever you're ready.
Let her rip.
Let her rip.
Start
Here we
the
go.
timer.
Go
Start
ahead.
the timer.
Oh, the timer, yeah,
Yep.
of course.
Right when you touch.
And
Go.
we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
She's working over Pat Munaki's foot.
The horror.
Oh.
The horror.
She's sticking She's sticking each toe in her mouth all the way down.
Oh, my God.
Deep throating his toes,
Wow.
Anthony.
Oh, my
She's
God.
working over the area. Let's see.
This
so
woman
far,
can never
She's
kiss
getting hoof and
anything
mouth
again.
disease.
Oh, my God. Now she's,
Oh, God.
Now she's pretending the big toe is a penis.
Yeah, she's kind of doing a BJ move.
I'm going to blow a load of toe jam in her face.
All right, now she's working over the area that used to have a toe, Anthony.
Right. She's our
Hey, lick
right
underneath.
in there.
Lick underneath the nail a little. Lick underneath the nail.
God,
Oh, my
shut
God.
up, Jimmy. They're horrified, Anthony. They're horrified.
They're horrified.
Deep throat that big toe.
Look at Jimmy's getting hard over here.
Yeah, nice.
Why are you getting turned on by this?
I'd like to have my toes licked.
How's that feeling, Pat?
We're only halfway there.
I got another toe here.
Get that stump. Get that stump again.
Oh.
Lick his wound.
Yeah, lick where there used to be a toe.
Lick that diabetic
Yeah, he's got
stump.
the amputated one in his pocket.
I'd be happy to lick your wound later.
All right, you know what?
That open hatchet wound.
All right.
Did you used to host shows in upstate New York? For some reason I recognize those jokes.
All right,
You ready for your next act?
I think she won herself a my pie, Anthony. Let's hear
Wow.
it.
Yeah, that's a standing ovation right there.
Wow. She had really good.
You're happy now? You're a hooah.
She had real good technique on the big toe, Ant.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
How did that
How
feel?
was the technique? Was it okay?
Your technique
You had a
looked
great
fine.
technique.
Thank you. Thank you.
People, what more does she have to do?
Oh, God.
All right, she has won the second my pie. Congratulations. Let's hear it for her.
Great job.
They can barely hear us at this point, Anthony.
Oh, Jesus.
She's from myradiostore.com, too.
Wow.
Another girl.
Hey, how about another one if someone comes up and makes out with her right now?
Yeah, really.
We have one more my pie to give away, Anthony. One more my pie.
Oh.
The only thing I got in front of us is a guy that wants to drink urine.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going to get that.
Hey, did I mention I'll be at the Stress Factor?
Oh, there you go.
And Bill Burr helping us out to Hard Rock today. So, thank you, Pat. There he goes, Pat from Munaki.
Oh,
Hey,
my
Pat,
God.
Pat, wait, Pat.
All right, Pat
Wow.
is off the stage.
I don't think he did. I just think he didn't hear it, Jimmy.
I think
He'd
you're
have
right.
fallen for it.
Good point, Ant. Good point.
All right, this has become a drunken mess, but that's all
Wow,
right.
dude, that was really disgusting.
Yeah.
I'll
that was
say.
hard to watch. You didn't even watch.
No, not at all.
No.
I glanced over and
You
I
glanced
counted
over.
toes and then I just stopped.
Counted toes. Only got to 4.
Yeah.
Toes sticking out from all over the place.
Oh.
All different angles.
She was just sucking up
Yeah.
every toe.
That was Wes Craven worthy.
She was deep throating the big toe nicely, real nicely. Earl is here. Black Earl has entered the building.
Great. We love Earl. Is Earl still working?
What a surprise! Earl is the only black guy here today.
No, he's not. There's a black guy in the back who's hanging out.
Yeah.
Where? Have they met yet?
I think he left after the Irish joke segment.
Don't yell that.
All right. Why don't we take a break? We'll talk to Earl next, and we'll figure out the rest of this program.
Sounds good, man.
Does that make sense?
There he is. Earl.
Well, I guess we should talk to Earl real fast, huh?
Yeah, real quick.
Put on your laughing hats, folks.
Earl, how you doing, man?
What's up?
Wow. Is Earl drunk? Happy St. Patrick's Day, Earl.
Earl, why the excitement? You've never been that excited in all your life.
No, don't. What? What'd I say?
Are you wearing anything green today, Earl?
No, I'm not Irish.
Does this feel like the white Apollo to you?
They're chanting OJ. They're
No
chanting
shit.
OJ did it. Are you outraged at Robert Blake being let off? You should be outraged, Earl.
No, not at all. I knew he'd get off.
Wow, more brilliant commentary from Earl.
All right.
Earl, you guys want to get a picture of Earl? Earl, get in the...
Earl, photo op.
A photo of
There aren't
Earl.
any recent pictures of you.
Everyone that has been coming up has been going to the middle of the stage so they
For
can
a
get
photo.
photos. So,
Photo.
all right, we're moving Earl to the front of the stage here, so you guys can get your pictures of
photo op
of Black Earl. Earl, come on. Earl knows this.
Don't yell.
Set up. Earl, come on.
Earl, photo op.
Photo op, Earl. Look,
Photo op.
they got their cameras in the air. Let's go. We're moving Earl to the front of the stage.
Photo op.
Little does he know what's
Photo op.
Wait, over here. No, Earl, over here.
The crowd is bidding on him. Are you listening to that?
Earl, over here. Earl, over here in the middle. Just go in the middle.
I'm not going in the middle.
Huh?
Why am I afraid?
Just come here. We need pictures. Earl. This will take some time, folks, but we'll get it done. Kenny, will you move Earl to the middle?
Earl.
Jesus.
I know
you, Kenny.
better.
No, you don't. All right, we got Earl in the middle of the stage.
And $25, 25. Do I hear 30? Do I hear 30?
You're awful, you know that? You're an awful human being.
Oh, that is really awful.
A long way to go.
Funny as hell, but awful.
A long way to go for the joke.
Jesus Christ, I know. How long did that take?
Considering I gave it away. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
That's all
How
right.
were you to know?
All right.
How were you to know we were going to be that awful?
Thank you, Earl.
Tasteless.
Hey, Earl. All right, why don't we take a break? We're going to take a break and wrap up the Opie Anthony program. We're live from the Hard Rock Cafe with a bunch of our drunken friends on XM Satellite Radio.
Like sands through the hourglass, so is the O&A virus.
Wow. You rule, Bernie.
Bernie.
No, you do.
This one, right? It's just
Oh,
what are you motherfucker? Tony, Opie, you're asking for trouble. Tony. He's coming over.
Oh, Bernie, sit down.
Oh, my God. Wait.
He's really mad.
You pissed off Bernie.
All right, get over there.
it's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. It's getting real hot
Bernie,
in
you
here.
don't have to take that. You don't have to take that, Bernie.
All right, sit down.
Stand up for your rights, Bernie.
Sit down, Bernie. Sit down. It's okay. It's okay. Sit down.
It's okay.
All right, have Bernie sit down.
Take
Let's
a
see. Let's all calm down.
That's all right. Yeah. Hand over that fucking CD.
Oh, you gotta have another.
You lunatic.
All right, Bernie.
Oh, he's fine, folks. Oh, he's fine.
You tell him to relax.
Yeah, everyone just relax.
Everybody relax.
All he did was take the CD out.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Keep your CD. I won't be here again.
Bernie's leaving.
Oh, man. All right, he's walking up.
Wow, man.
Holy shit.
Wow. That was
Dude,
legendary.
That was the rage. That was what happened on that train.
Oh, my God. I'm not even kidding.
That was what happened on that train. We saw it.
He was out of his mind.
Hey, you know what's odd? We were talking about Rain Man, and when you were watching Rain Man, remember, it was kind of like you look at Dustin Hoffman and go, not too bad. He's a little kooky and stuff, but he seems nice and sweet. And then that time he lost it at the airport.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, just lost his... That's what we saw, that snap.
That was right now. You just threw his CD. It was like a Pop-Tart in the toaster, and a little smoke billowing up, and he couldn't handle it.
Right.
Imagine that. You didn't see it coming. Like,
no,
it was just...
it came out of nowhere. He just
Fuck you. Keep your CD.
Yeah, keep your CD. Fuck you. And take this with you. You have another. Keep your CD. Wow.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading. The Opie and Anthony Show. XM202.
The whole clan met at Galway Bay with seamen push-up stools. They were giggling like the Colleens and playing pocket pool. They washed their balls and stout that night and bid their last goodbyes.
Well, off to kiss the blindies.
The whole clan met at Galway Bay with seamen push-up stools. They were giggling like the Colleens and playing pocket pool. They washed their balls and stout that night and bid their last goodbyes.
Well, off to kiss the blindies, don't so zipper up your fly.
Well, spot your undies, laddies, you're on your way to Blarney. With Gerard Fitzpatrick and Patrick Fitzgerald, the two gay Irishmen. Well, grab your bags, cried Pat McGroin, it's time to pick your seat. Well, patio furniture grabbed the wheel, Dick Burns turned up the heat. They fiddled and diddled, all full of malarkey, their trousers felt the love. So the police grabbed their chickens and they gave them all a Sunday, Sunday, money. Let's get it.
Good one, good one. We try to play a little music. The CD's in the CD player. There's so many people up on the stage, it's shaking like an earthquake. It's shaking. You know what we need? We need Ben up here to offset the shaking of everybody. He'll herk and jerk, and it'll be completely still up here.
Stabilize.
Yeah, it'll stabilize the whole thing.
It wouldn't be an Opie and Anthony broadcast without that happening, Anthony.
Without some clusterfuck.
God, the day that we do a polished radio show is the day we should get out of this stupid business.
Part of you guys' charm, though.
It is part of the charm.
Part of our charm.
Part
of
People
it is.
pissing themselves is charming.
Yeah, it is.
It's Bill Burr, BillBurr.com for more information. We love Bill.
You guys do that with like a twinkle in your eye. Anybody else, someone urinating on themselves, would really be disgusting. But the way you guys do it, it's like ABC.
There is a little sparkle there. Things like that just never get old with me.
Are they tossing money now? What the hell are they tossing?
Who's tossing money?
I saw something.
There's some
T-shirts,
Master Poe.
stickers.
The bumper stickers.
Look at Master Poe. Master Poe's getting very serious.
I like this dude throwing the bumper stickers. They're only going like half a foot.
Yeah, they're going like he just took out an eye with him. That one came back and hit him in his own head.
Yeah, it's not a frisbee, sir.
You know what we break out at the end of the broadcast? The XM satellite radio bricks. We toss those out to the crowd.
All right. I threw out a couple of shirts.
Anthony, I got good news.
Yes?
As we were in break, I got the confirmation call
for
my dresser.
Ooh. Oh, your dresser is all ready to be delivered.
The dresser arrives today.
Do you believe this guy has been living in his apartment for years?
3 years.
With his clothes piled up on the floor of his bedroom without any kind of dresser.
Opie?
Yeah, look
He's
how wrinkled they are.
uncivilized.
I thought that was the style.
That's what I thought, too. But no, it's just his clothes are on the floor and all wrinkled. But now you have a dresser. I'm very proud of you.
Well, not yet. Not yet. It's on its way, though. So.
He's actually entering the world of furnished apartments.
Yeah.
Great, man. Congratulations.
Isn't that great?
I got to figure out where to hang my shirts next.
I read in the paper how much money we were being paid.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they overblow it and stuff, but you got to figure it's somewhere in the ballpark.
Of being able to own furniture.
Of being able to own
I would think
furniture. So. Something. But no.
I just didn't get around to buying furniture. I don't know.
Yeah, didn't get around to it. Because we had 2 years off.
That's right.
Where we weren't allowed to work. But in that 2 years, we couldn't find time to buy furniture.
It's a depreciating asset. I mean, it's like the second you buy it, I mean, what's
the
really
second
worth?
it leaves the showroom, you know.
Yeah.
Please,
So,
you're losing value. Every time you open a drawer, the value goes
I'm
down.
one of 7. We had to share everything, so to me it's no big deal, you know?
I'm waiting to find one that's going into bankruptcy, like a foreclosed dresser or something.
Must sell everything now. Going out of business. We're liquidating all our dressers.
I'm just very excited. I don't even know, you know.
Very happy. Very happy for
Wonderful. Wait till you get that end table. You get that lamp up to eye
you.
level.
Hey, slow down.
What's an end
slow
table?
down.
I don't have an end table.
End table. I talked about that. He has a bed. It's a mattress and a box spring on that metal frame that comes with the bed. He's got no headboard. No like night tables on the side of the bed.
Like you do when you first move to the city when you're like 21,
Right.
22.
When you're a kid, you live like that.
I got a dream, and I'm going to make it.
Wait, I still don't
Where
get...
you take your change and your wallet out and put it on the milk crate with a piece of plywood over it.
I don't get the whole... You know, headboard and all that, the bed frame.
It's called living like a civilized human being.
The mattress is still comfortable. It doesn't have to be all decorated like that.
It serves a purpose.
What does it serve?
The headboard, like I said,
something to tie somebody to.
Well,
you get you know,
things like that.
Obvious answer. All right.
Smash a chick's head into the headboard.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Hey, you know what?
We're gonna Fred Gwynn.
We're going to wrap up this mess.
Grandpa.
We're going to wrap up this mess probably early because the alcohol is definitely taking effect.
You think they've been drinking?
I think we want maybe to play What Did We Learn, you know, live on the Opie Anthony show. We're doing live today. Can you make an announcement?
Attention, people. Anybody that wants to play What Did We Learn Today, please step up to center stage.
All right. Kenny, you organize them because we're not ready for that yet, but...
These people have actually gotten a table in the middle of the floor, and they're sitting down. Wow.
Yeah.
They are sitting at a table.
All right, they're going to line up for a live version of What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony show.
They're playing quarters.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Did we get to everything we wanted to talk about today?
Where did the Sexit.com people go? Where did the Sexit.com people go?
Yes. Where did they leave? Make sure you visit sexit.com.
They went down to NYU to jump off a building.
I think they're in the back of the room still trying to finish that story.
Dude, story. When she goes, don't you want to hear a story about sex? And they all yelled out, no. You guys are a pisser. And one guy is really a pisser. The guy over there passed out.
Yeah. He's still up.
There you go.
Yeah, he's doing okay over there.
He looks like Joey Paisano.
Well, we're... this is the last break of the show, the wrap it up break. Where's Stalker Patty? Did she leave?
No, it was her day off.
Why don't we see...
it's her day off.
Why don't we get some more words from Stalker Patty before we get out of here?
Sure, what a way to end the program.
Yeah, really.
Well?
Why bother?
Jimmy, I thought you were leaving.
Is she going to win a bottle of conditioner?
Huh?
Is she going to win a bottle of conditioner?
Stalker Patty has made her way back to the stage, Anthony.
Yeah. Patty, did you have fun today meeting everybody?
Had a great time.
You had a
Sitting
great
at my
time.
nice table in the back with coffee and all.
Yeah?
Anything happened to you today while you were mingling?
Well, I was what?
Mingling. I know that's a big word for you.
Yeah, a lot of...
Did you sign any autographs?
No, a lot of pictures.
You took a lot of pictures with people?
Yeah.
Do you find that fun and exciting?
Yeah.
To kind of be a celebrity in some way, shape, or form?
It's fun.
It is? Yeah. That's good. You think it'll get you a guy one of these days?
What?
You think it'll get you a guy, a boyfriend, somebody to take that 50-year-old virginity away from you?
It'll happen sooner or later, eventually.
Yeah,
eventually.
When you're lying on a morgue table, the guy's going to climb on and just stick it in.
Oh, imagine that. She keeps her virginity till the day she dies, and some pervert down at the morgue just hops aboard.
Some fat Dominican just crawls up there and sticks it in real quick.
Wow, she's tight. Jeez. Take you home with me. All right.
The invasion of the body snatchers.
Oh, brother. Leave the jokes to us. Hey, Patty, any big plans for the rest of the day?
What?
What are you doing for the rest of St. Patty's Day?
Nothing much. I'm just going to enjoy my day off.
Oh, great shot. Someone threw a shirt. It went right over her head.
Well, it nailed her right in the head.
And she's babbling.
It's a Sexit.com shirt.
There you go.
All right, thank you. Stalker Patty, everyone. Stopping by.
There she goes. Thank you, Patty.
We're getting close to reenacting the scene from Carrie, so we should get her off the stage
know, right?
now.
Wait, Patty.
Thanks for coming by.
You just get her every time.
Any final words from Pat from Munaki as we wrap up? The
Hey, Patty, wait.
Here now.
She looked? Of course she did. Gets her every time. Pat had a great time. What action Pat saw today.
Yeah. It's amazing. I can't believe with that bubbling personality that she just wouldn't have a whole host of dates.
I know that the girls aren't all over him.
I can't picture sitting across from her on a date wanting to kill myself.
Between the diabetes, the rosacea, the obesity.
Or maybe a murder-suicide.
But that's the first action he's gotten. He said over a decade. You got to figure it's longer than that.
Got to be.
By action, I mean what God knows what it was that the last time he actually kissed a woman.
I thought he shook the cobwebs off real well, though.
He kind of did good, like he was really getting into it.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he was awkward or anything like that.
Kenny, what do you got? What do you got down there, Kenny?
You gonna do what did we learn?
All right, we could try a live version of What Did We Learn on the Opie Anthony Show, live from the Hard Rock Cafe. Yes? What's your name, bro?
My name's Tim.
Hey, Tim. What did you learn on the show today?
I learned that Anthony and the viewers' views of Irish jokes are really just nigger jokes in hiding.
Oh, God, the first one when you go to the audience, and they got to pull that out.
It's okay, though. Earl's applauding and laughing. It's okay.
They got to pull that out.
What's up?
Jesus.
Gabe from
That's the most racist crowd ever.
No, but that actually wasn't racist. That was just actually accurate.
It was just
It was accurate. That's what they all were.
All right, we're ready for the next one. Go ahead.
Red-headed lad.
What's up?
Hi.
It's Gabe from HappyAnarchy.com. What I learned today, if you stuck your finger in Stalker Patty's ass, you would have a Godiva finger.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Well,
That's right.
Teach that today?
At least it wasn't racist. And
is he making up his own?
Involved Patty, and I think he's making it up. Maybe
as long
he
as the
learned
N-word doesn't come up, I think it's good at this point.
It's a plus.
All right, Leonard Lawrence.
First is Batman from
Quality
Rockback.com.
fucking time, sweetheart.
I learned that for some reason we haven't seen any tits but patties tonight.
Because you are a disgusting fat
He really wanted an applause break on that.
I know, he was waiting.
Now lean forward and choke yourself.
All right, we got the next guy. Yes, what did you learn on the show today?
I learned today that we can't see some tits unless a man drinks a little bit of urine.
Wow, they are really drunk, Opie. They are really drunk. They learned nothing today at all.
Well, let's see what this guy learned.
All right.
Hi, Steve from OpieAnthony.net.
Nice.
I learned today that I'm glad I missed the early train, so I didn't see Patty's tits.
Good.
And O&A Party Rock.
O&A Party Rock.
That's right.
O&A Party Rock.
And AK from Cali.
I'm a saucier.
Hey, do we want Master Poe to do an O&A Party Rock chant live, Anthony, you think?
That'll work.
Yeah, give Master Poe the mic. We got to introduce Master Poe to everyone. You guys, this is our assigned killer, Master Poe.
Yeah.
He's bowing to the crowd, Anthony.
Nice cheeks.
There you go.
Cheeks are very solid.
Very nice.
Say it.
Sure.
All right, this is our...
Are you going to say it with me?
Wait, Master Poe.
Working the crowd.
All right, everyone. O&A Party Rock!
Yeah.
All right, now we got a better sound clip of that.
Yeah, Bill, it's the simple thing for this crowd.
O&A Party Rock.
They're singing his theme
They're
song.
singing his theme song, which is the Karate Kid song.
Very good. All right. Thank you, Master Poe. Let's go back to
Thank you, guys.
What did we learn on the Opie and Anthony show?
You have to give Master Poe.
I learned something, and this really almost happened. A tour bus pulled up outside with a bunch of 13-year-olds on a field trip, and they wanted to come into the Hard Rock, and they were stopped at the door, but almost made it in, which would have been great. A busload of 13-year-olds in with this crowd.
That's right.
This could have turned into Teen Week, Anthony.
Oh, what a great scene that would have been.
I would have fucked two of them. I had a 26-year-old.
Oh, dear. Young boys, yeah. All right, let's continue here.
I learned that every bitch has her price.
Oh, a my five.
Yeah,
there
nice.
You go.
Very nice.
Donkey sausage.
Donkey sausage. Donkey sausage.
Big ass card number 5623.
Oh, very good. Very good.
I learned. I learned that the band is coming back, baby. Afro.
We are getting the band back together, Anthony.
Yes.
This is just the beginning.
What a bunch of drunks.
For the first live broadcast in over 2.5 years in front of our fans, I got to tell you, this worked out great, guys. They're only going to get better from here. I want to thank you guys for coming out today.
Hey, and screw those fucking people that after April 2nd are going to hear the show. Cheap bastards that didn't want to pay for it. You know, of course you won't hear me say that after April 2nd. I'll be like, what lovely people. Thank you for joining us.
Here's to you, the dumb motherfuckers that wasted your money.
Yeah. Yes, let's raise a glass to you stupid bastards that actually paid for this shit.
All right.
You paid for spring training.
Wait a minute, the liberal's coming up to the mic.
All right.
I learned that Black Earl could be bought for $20 and no one can trust a nigger.
Sir.
Oh, God, what happened? You know, it is St. Patty's Day. It is.
We can blame the alcohol, but Earl,
a lot of people of Irish descent tend to be a little racist, I've noticed.
But it's okay because Earl is smiling and laughing, so I think it's okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you always look at the black guy when a joke
All right,
like that happens and make sure he's okay with it.
All right, the Patriotic kid has a...
Oh, God. What? The Progeria kid?
What song is that? What?
Oh,
what time is it?
We only have 2 minutes left in the show.
Wow.
Any more? What did we learn, Kenny?
Play for Mount Compromise. The thing I learned today is O&A are more betterer after 8 o'clock when the bar opens.
Yes. More better or more gooder.
More betterer.
Dude, it's 10:50.
You guys are the goodest.
Go ahead. Oh, Dice, what's up, bro?
Ice from Long Island.
Yeah.
I learned 2 things today. Frenchie's still a faggot, and it takes a my five for Pat to get in the ass.
Very nice, very nice.
Hey, he's ripping me off with the name. Okay? Hey,
I'm
Jacob.
I'm Mike, and I learned
Jacob.
if you want to hear good Irish jokes this weekend, you can see Lil Jimmy Norton at the Improv at West Palm Beach. For more information, go to www.eatabullet.com.
Thank you, sir.
There it is. Charles Manson back up to the microphone, Anthony.
There you go.
Asssuck, I learned that Frenchie's not a Frenchman. He's a fucking cheap Jew.
Oh, wow. Nice. This is just a Klan meeting in disguise.
Very nice.
Very thin disguise.
Who else we got? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I learned St. Patrick's Day is the day you can get drunk at 10 a.m. and not give a fuck.
Wow, he brought that one home with the yeah.
Well, you gotta yell yeah after it. No,
yeah, they weren't with him until the yeah.
Hold on, you guys. Let's hear it for the showstopper, the guy that pissed his pants for my five.
There he is.
Woo! And he has what did we learn? I think.
It's Chris who pissed himself.
Smelling
I learned
like
that
Tippy
Steve
Tom.
touched my underwear.
Ugh.
Oh God! And my girlfriend's not going home with me. Thanks.
All right, with that, I think we're wrapping up the Opie Anthony program. We'll be in studio tomorrow with Bill Burr. Good.
They come over here and they take on our land. They chop off our heads and they boil them in oil. Our children are leaving and we have no heads. We drink and we sing and we drink and we die. We have no heads. No, we have no heads. They come over here and they chop off our legs. They cut off our hands and put nails in our eyes. O'Grady is dead and O'Hanrahan's gone. We drink and we die and continue to drink. O'Hanrahan, no O'Hanrahan. They buried O'Neill down in County Shilhane. The poor children crying in vain, in vain. In vain, in vain, in vain, in vain, in vain, hey, hey. O'Hanrahan, no O'Hanrahan. We drink and we sing and we drink and we sing. We drink and we ride and we puke and we drink. We drink and we fight and we bleed and we cry. We puke and we smoke and we drink and we die.
Murphy, Murphy, darling dear, I long for you now, night and day. Your pain was my pleasure, your sorrow my joy. I fear now I've lost you to health and good cheer.
Stop me when I met you, I was 5 years too young. A boy beyond his age, so I tell someone.
Anyone who'd listen and a few who couldn't care, still I welcome you with open arms, my love I did share.
Dusty, dusty, colored deer, you left me dying right there. Whiskey, gin, and pints of beer, I'm going to my darling dear. You shut me off, then you showed me the door.
But you always came calling back, begging me for more. I showed you kindness at school and at town.
Then you poured me my pain in a dirty glass.
Yeah, you left him bloody battered, needless and poor.
You know, I often stopped to wonder how he made it through my door.
With my brother's new non-duplicate registry ID.
Well, you bit up more than you could chew the first day you met